about it. And then you make a virtual footprints at that.
Hey, what's going on? So this live is basically for gathering information only and information purposes, because it's a narrative being spun, and I hope that she can back that up. I hope that she can back that up with whatever she's trying to do.
So,
if I'm stalking this woman, right, why is she up in the wee hours of the morning? Why is she up in the wee hours of the morning? Hold on. If I'm stalking this woman, why is she up in the wee hours of the morning,
right,
trying to prove to people that I'm stalking this woman?
I'm not gonna say because I don't want to get straight. But the title, as you see, says the felon at the heart of Philadelphia, false information, and I've been getting numbers. Use a lie. Use a lie. Use a lie. And this is my response to her.
And this is my response to her. I'm responding while she's responding to me. No, somebody is trolling you, and you bid it. Somebody is trolling you. Somebody is trolling you. If I'm stalking this woman, right? If I'm stalking this woman, if I'm harassing this woman, why ain't she going to the police? Why ain't she going to the police? No, we are not felons. I have no felonies on my record. Thank you very much. I have no felonies on my record. I have no felonies on my record. You hear it, right? I'm responding to her. This is clearly a response and gathering evidence. I have no felonies on my record. I've never been a felon. I've been to jail, but I've never been a felon. And if this is the case, why is she not pulling up my information with this person? Why is she not contacting the police? She decided to go live and talk shit and then holler out, we are felons. We are not felons, honey. I've never had a felony charge. Never had a felony charge. See, she's doing this for clicks and views. That information that she got, I already have my idea of who she got it from, and that's cool too. She pulling up people that I'm not even friends with on my social media. Talking about a hit dog going holler. No, it don't.
It's better.
Please get it better. Please get better. I want to hear this. I want to see this, because, honey, you ain't popped me. The information that she putting out there, that's not popping me. If you check my community feed or you go to my channel, you see I been getting numbers.
A little expect your.
Right.
And let me tell you something. Doxing me is a lazy ass dox for one. First of all,
I never doxed you. I never doxed you.
Go on Amazon, you type my name in, all my books. My name is on there.
I never doxed this woman. She trying to say I doxed her. If I doxed her, go to the police.
This is dumb. It's lazy.
Go to the police and report me to the police if I doxed you. You understand what I'm saying? If I, in fact, doxed this woman, why are you not running to the police? Why are you not drawing up papers to get me arrested?
There's some right here.
Bullshit.
This is the most recent Facebook account that.
And when was that Facebook account created? And when was it created?
Right?
And when was it created?
So going to go into her info.
And when was it created? And who's on there?
And the amount of friends on here.
Why don't it tell you the amount of friends on there? Is because it's private.
She doesn't be on here like that, right?
I said that in my video that my daughter hasn't been on there. She don't be on there.
Y'all see all this, right?
She don't be on there. I said that in my video. Go back and check my video. Wow, this is crazy. Why is she not at the police station pressing charges on me right now if I am doxing her? Because she don't have enough evidence to say that I'm doxing her. What she did was put a whole bunch of stuff together.
Okay.
She got information that was...
Okay, so we're going to stay on here. Now, I showed y'all her contact information on there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how it's doing on here.
So what's her contact information? What's her contact information? Pull up her friends list.
Intro, nothing strange.
Pull up the contact information.
Nothing at all.
Pull up the contact information. Pull it up.
So we don't see the contact information on this one.
Oh, it's no contact information on there. Ooh, wow.
That one right there is the first one that we look at. So make sure y'all remember the ones that we looking at.
Oh, child. You is reaching.
So let's go into friends. Let's go into the friends on this one.
Yes, go into the friends. Yes, girl. Go into the friends. Who's in there? Who's in there? Who's in there? A bunch of people I don't know. Wow. And this is the insanity that you have to deal with. Wow.
All right, she's not friends with her mom. On this one, don't blame her. Let's go see your dad. Let's go to her daddy. Friends with daddy. Are you friends with Tony?
She said it like that information wasn't already put out there. Nice try though. Nice try. You got them going in the chat, girl. You got them going in the chat. You got them reeling in the chat, honey. You got them really reeling in the chat, honey. They is eating it up.
Because it's only right since you looked through my shit, you know.
I didn't look through your stuff. You looked through my stuff. And I have evidence of it. I have evidence of it. You looking through other people's stuff. You ain't even looking through my stuff. I never looked through your stuff. Wow.
You're not involved in this, but it'll be known. It's going to come out soon.
Oh yes, please let it come out.
It will definitely come out soon.
Let it come out. Let it come out. Somebody please. You know what? Never mind. She gonna see it. Cause I'm a add her in it. I'm a add her in it.
Friends with her either. Okay.
Wow.
So,
I'm not friends with either one of them. I'm not friends with either one of them. Wow. Okay. All right, girl. You reaching. You is reaching, girl.
Let's go there, right?
Girl, you is reaching, child. She is reaching.
And y'all still couldn't do nothing with me.
And do nothing with what? Wasn't nobody trying to do nothing with you. Who told you these lies? Who told you these lies? You really think you did something?
Weird. Like, because I couldn't understand what this person do, what this person got to do with
So, but look, no.
Our fucking lives on live. They went all the way down. I haven't had a consignment store in years.
Child.
Don't you know that they literally?
She talking about stuff. Child, get the. Y'all hear this? Do y'all hear the delusion? Do y'all hear the delusion? Do y'all hear the delusion? She thinks she popped something. All of that going through other people's profiles. You understand what I'm saying? All that going through other people's profiles, and I didn't pop up in none of their profiles. Don't that seem strange to you?
And it was almost on some tag team shit.
Don't that seem strange to you?
I knew that y'all was doing.
Denaya, is you in the chat? It's 12 people in here. Don't that seem strange to you? She pulled up all these profiles, and I'm not on none of the profiles. I'm not on none of the profiles. I'm not on none of the profiles because the information already been out there. The information, the stuff about the Jude Tony and all that stuff already been out there. But what did you really get at the end of the day? You didn't get anything. You didn't get any. You irritated. If you're irritated, go to the police. If you're irritated, call the authorities. If you're irritated, call the authorities. If you're irritated, call the authorities. You doing all of this for clicks and views. If you're irritated, call the authorities. And I see who in the chat, and I could care less. I'm still going to say what I said, and I still say what I said. I said what I said.
And then, you know what else you fucking made a threat in your video.
Oh, I made a threat because I said I was going to see you. If I see you, because I said if I see you. If I call the police, then call the police. Call the police, then call the police. She's not calling the police. She's not calling the authorities. She's not. How's that harassment and stalking? You just said we haven't said anything. You haven't said anything to me, and I haven't said anything to you. How's that harassment and stalking? Please call the police.
And y'all didn't even do it on behalf of yourself.
Please call the police. Please call the police. Please call the police. Why is she not calling the police? Why is she not calling the police? Why is she online right now crying and begging to the chat so they could believe her, which the majority of them are going to believe her, but yet she hasn't left her house to go to a police station and file one report? When's she going to file a report? When's she going to file a report? When's she going to file a report? I'm not hearing anything. You said I threatened you. You said I threatened you. When are you going to file a report? Obsessive personality. Obsessive with what? You live in a condemned house. You live with your mother. You live in a condemned house. You fighting with your son over a Kindle. You fighting over it, but you didn't go through my stuff. But you didn't. What did you really accomplish? What did you really accomplish? You accomplished nothing. You didn't accomplish nothing. You didn't accomplish nothing. You failed. A failed mission. Another failed mission. Another failed mission. Another failed mission.
Hurry up and then get rid of it.
Get rid of it? What did I get rid of? What did I get rid of?
That made you even more.
I know. I never threatened a girl. I said, if I see you. If I see you. That doesn't mean that I'm going to see you. That doesn't mean I'm going to catch a flight. That doesn't mean I'm going to catch a Greyhound. That doesn't mean I'm going to drive. That doesn't mean anything.
That ain't connected to you.
If I see you, yeah, I want to know if you're going to tell me, screw my daughter to my face. That's what I meant. Child. Girl, bye. You reaching. Those profiles you pulled up ain't me. I'm not nowhere on these profiles.
What you mean? It was illegal. Never mind.
She lying. I didn't put anything out. Prove it. Call the police. Prove it. Call. That's a lie. Nobody never did that. I never did that. Why are you not contacting Google? Why are you not contacting the Philadelphia PD? Why are you not contacting the feds? Why are you not telling these people that you're being harassed and stalked so they can investigate it? Because you know if they investigate it, they're going to find your ass fraudulent and then your dumb ass is going back to jail.
Now you're wondering, well, how do you tie it back to that madam?
How do you tie it back to me?
That's the question we want.
How do you tie it back? How?
How do we tie it back?
How do you tie it back? Yes. How do you
And you could tell
It's a new account. It's a new account. Go to the date that it was. Go to the date. Go to the date. Go to the date. It's a new account. If it's a new account, I promise you somebody else sent it. I promise you somebody else did that. I promise you. My daughter hasn't been on Facebook for a long time. I said this in my video. A long time. Where am I at on there? Where am I at on there? Oh, a post that's on there. Okay. Now what?
I would never buy anything from you.
Now what?
And you got nerve to have a be on Marketplace.
Yep, I am, and I do. Yep, and I do.
Do they know that yet?
They do what? They do what? I'm sorry. What happened? They do what? They do what? They do what? A criminal. Who is a criminal? Who is a criminal?
Okay, then let these people do.
I went to jail for trespassing. For trespassing? I'm a criminal? Okay, all right.
Is that not Madam?
Yeah, that's me. On her page. But my daughter hasn't been on there for years.
Is that Madam Young?
My daughter hasn't been on there. My daughter hasn't been on there.
That looks like Madam Grandbaby right there to me.
My grandbaby. That's not my grandbaby. Try again. That's not my grandbaby. That's not my grandbaby. Try again. Ooh. Ooh, I'm shaking. I'm scared. So what you gonna do? Call the police or not?
Not only is that Madam, but that is Madam has a Facebook store. See, Madam likes to play with people's personal information.
No, I don't.
Right?
You can't prove that.
Also find out that Madam has a store of her own that she has since December 2022.
Yeah. I opened it last year. What's the problem?
What you shipping, Madam?
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what's her point. I'm trying to figure this out. What is her point? You have no point. What's your point? What's your point? You still have to prove that I did that any of that stuff came from me, and it didn't. It didn't.
Hold up, you selling that shit?
No, I have other wigs, honey. I have other wigs. No, I have other wigs, honey. I have other wigs. I have other wigs. Yeah, I have a business. Yeah, I do. I started it last year. So what?
Well, I'll be damned.
I started it last year. Yeah.
Well, I'll be damned.
Oh, what? So what are you going to do?
You doing all of that and you have a business.
Mm-hmm. I do. But I didn't do anything. You're going to have to prove that I did that. So what you going to do now? What you going to flood Marketplace and tell them that I'm doing nefarious stuff only for me to prove wrong? Go ahead. Do it. Why are you not contacting the police? Denia, why is she not contacting the police? If she in fact think that I doxed her and she has all the information to say that I doxed her, why is she not contacting the police? She's doing this to play the victim, as always. But that's fine too. That's why I'm doing this as a response and for evidence. Oh, that's not the one. Which one is it? Child, I can't. I can't. These people are, she is weird. You hear me? She is weird. She definitely get a crazy check every month. She is weird. She is super weird. Strange weird. She cannot prove that I had anything to do with that. She even just said a few minutes ago that the page was brand new. My daughter hasn't been on there for a while. Are you dumb? As far as her actively being on Facebook, no, she hasn't actively been on Facebook. Has she posted things from time to time? Maybe. Come on, girl. Try again. Try harder. Try harder. Try. What do you think? You hurt my feelings? Do you think I'm scared right now? Do you think I'm quivering in my boots? No, I'm not. Because I didn't do anything.
Wait a minute, y'all. I'm looking for one more thing before I let y'all go.
I didn't do anything.
I just want to ask y'all.
I didn't do anything. You talking about, oh, that's my grandbaby. That's not my grandbaby. Girl, you stupid. Who gave you this information? What, did you take the information that Seven put out years ago and just connected the dots and found her father, who she's friends with on Facebook? Why are you not calling the police? Why are you not bringing me up for charges of stalking? Because you can't prove it. Because you know, if you bring me up on charges for stalking, then that means you would have to show them that page. And they would have to investigate that page to see where that page came from. Right. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Try again. Try again.
I'm at the
Try again. Try again. No one's
I'm
heard.
gonna say this.
What you gonna say? You going to the police station?
Yeah, it's not even putting on they doing it for itself.
You going to the police station? Are you going to the police station?
Let me just say that. First of all, you involved the child.
Are you going to the Are you going to the police station? You have to prove that. Are you going to the police station? 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 Are you going to the police station?
You didn't do it?
No, I didn't.
If you didn't do it,
no, I have a. How
much you care about your daughter too?
Oh yeah, I do care about my daughter very much.
You only do some illegal shit under their daughter's name.
Why would I do something illegal under my daughter's name? You have to prove that. Why are you not at the police station?
Y'all got real sloppy.
Why are you not at the police station? Why are you not at the police station?
I'm just gonna ask y'all. Can y'all put in the
You should go to the police, Reed. You should go to the police. Yes, report me to the authorities. No nonsense. Yes, tell her. Report me to the authorities. Miss Boyd, tell her. Report me to the authorities.
What would y'all do?
Report me to the authorities.
I need y'all to hit the like. Please hit the like for me.
There she go, thirsty ass.
Yes, and for those that's late coming in, this is her daughter.
Thirsty ass. Girl, you fraudulently made that page. You fraudulently made that page. You fraudulently made that page. That page cannot be traced back to me or my daughter. It can't. You're using the old information that Seven put out here about 2-3 years ago. Go to the police. Go to the police.
I'm not conversating on this no more.
Go to the police. Go to the police. If that's the case, go to the police. Nobody, look, go to the police.
But
right, but you want to do all, but you want to do all that. Go to the police. Go to the police. But you talked about my daughter.
First contact Facebook, book an attorney.
Yeah, book an attorney. Yeah, do that. Yes, please do that. Yes, do that. Yes, prosecute me. Prosecute. Yes, do that, Reed. Yes.
It was under her daughter's, and now she has erased it. Exactly.
I didn't erase it. That's a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. You're lying. You're lying. I'm here on live. I'm here on live. I'm here on live, y'all. I'm here on live. I'm talking to y'all right now. I'm here on live because she has no proof. Exactly. She has no proof. She's lying. She has no proof. She has no proof. She has no proof. Go to the police then. They will find it. They can trace it. They can trace it. They have a whole cyber. They have a whole cyber task force.
I'm more irritated about this shit.
Girl, be irritated. Be irritated and ugly and old and washed up like you've been doing, honey.
That shit ain't cool.
Yeah. And then I erased it. But I'm online. See, this is why I got online, because I knew she was gonna pull some crazy nut stuff like this. This is why I got online. This is why I'm talking on my live right now. So if she ever do go press charges, they're gonna find out that I was on live commentating on her video at the same time that she was showing that stuff. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Chill, bye. Rico the Brat ain't got nothing to do with this. Rico the Brat ain't got nothing to do with this. Rico the Brat ain't got nothing to do with this. I have no affiliation with Rico the Brat other than I share his videos. Let me say that once again. I have no affiliation with Rico the Brat. I have no affiliation with Rico the Brat. I am commentating and responding because she is talking about me. This is fair use. Fair use.
That night when me and you got into it.
Oh my God, Rita ain't got nothing to do with this. I have no affiliation with Rita. I have no affiliation with Rita whatsoever. I've never met the girl. I've never talked to the girl on the phone. I've never talked to the girl. I've never talked to her. That's lies. I've never talked to this girl. I've never talked to Rico the Brat. I've never talked to any of these people. I am commentating this as fair use. I have a right to rebuttal.
You sent Goddess over. You sent your people.
Goddess ain't been on here. You have to prove that. No. Chopper doxed you. Chopper doxed you, hon. Chopper doxed you. No one, me or Goddess or anyone else did not dox you. Chopper doxed you, hon. Go get paid. Go get them. Go get them. Go get them. You think I'm scared? Do you think I'm afraid? I'm not afraid. I will not buckle. I will not fold. I'm not a timid person. Please go get them so I can get my lawyer. Please. If you can prove that, please do it. Yeah, it's coming to you because you slow. Because you slow and you making up stuff on the fly. See how she paused? Hold on. Let's see. 1,000. 2 1,000. 3 1,000. 4 1,000. 5 1,000. 6 1,000. 7 1,000. 8 1,000. 9 1,000. 10 1,000.
No, I'm not being trolled.
11 1,000.
Why would my information be in your daughter's information?
No, you're being trolled, hon. You're being trolled, baby. You're being trolled. Go to the police then. Go to the police then. Go to the police then. You get your lawyer and I'll get my lawyer. You get your lawyer and I'll get my lawyer. Do like no nonsense said and go to the police and prosecute me to the fullest extent. And they're going to find out that you was lying and your ass is going to jail and your ass is getting sued. Your ass is getting sued. Please go and do it. Please go to the police. Stop talking all that smack and go to the police. Go to the police. You in fear, right? You in fear. I'm not you. Yeah, somebody trolling you, boo. Somebody's trolling you. You dumb as hell. You dumb as hell. And I didn't erase it because I was online when you said I erased it. How can I be online and erase it at the same time? I didn't erase anything. I didn't have access to the profile in any way. In any way, if a profile is erased, they can still pull it up, stupid, because it's through Google. Stupid. Oh my God, she's an idiot. Oh my God. Yo, you got that information. You got that information because of the old information that Seven put out there, and you made a fictitious page. You made a fictitious page. You made a fictitious page. You made a fictitious page, and then you tried to spin a narrative that I'm working with Rico the Brat and Rita, and Goddess had something to do with it, even though Goddess ain't been up on here, even though I don't talk to Rico the Brad, I don't know this boy, even though I don't talk to Rita, I don't know this girl, except for dropping down in her chat and sharing videos. Girl, you is strange. Go to the police. Shut your mouth and go to the police. Get your scary self off the line and go to the police. Get your scary self off the line. You're being trolled. You're being trolled. You're going on a dummy mission. 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 Go ahead on your mission, dummy. Go ahead on your mission, dummy. So I can bust you in your head. Yeah, go ahead and pull the video up. Go ahead and pull the video up so I can rebuttal it right here. Go ahead and pull it up. Dummy. Dubbing. I guess you tied some clothes or something around the pipes because they ain't rattling today. Go ahead, dummy.
That's just another form of identity theft.
Identity theft. You don't identity. You have to prove it. You have to prove it. Y'all are stupid. You have to prove it. You have to prove it. Go to the police and start the paperwork.
Something ain't right.
That's all I want to know. Go to the police and start the paperwork.
You know y'all sick in the head.
Go to the police and start the paperwork. Go to the police and start the paperwork. Go, girl. Oh my God, you was mad because we was turning you. We was turning you up in these streets. Cause we was turning you up in the streets. Cause we was turning you up in the streets. Cause we was turning you up in the streets. You ain't do nothing. You ain't did nothing. You ain't do nothing. Boo, baby. You ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing. So what you mad? What you mad because we dragged you? What you mad because you dragged you? And then you came and said something about my daughter first? Call the police. 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 She's not calling the police. She's not calling the police. She's sitting there and running her mouth. She's sitting there and running her mouth. You sound like a cat is getting strangled. You ain't it. You a lie. Lies. Lies. You need to do what no nonsense said and get you a lawyer and go to the police. Hey, go to the police and open up a case. So they can trace it back and find out I ain't had nothing to do with it in the first place. Yes, you do. You're invested. Yes, you do. You really do care. You do. And when you get offline, you're going to cry. Yes, you are, because you are a dumb bum. You're dumb and you're bum. You're a dumb bum. You're dumb and you're a bum. She probably listening to my live right now, and she probably hear me making fun of a slow bus shorty, or you know what I mean? Oh, you may call the police, put papers out on me. Call the police and put papers out on me if you think I did it, because you're going to have to prove it. You're going to have to prove it. And even if the page is deleted mysteriously, they can change it. They can trace it. They can pull it back up, because like you said a few minutes ago, you dummy, it leaves a digital footprint. You're getting trolled, you dummy. You're getting trolled. You're getting trolled, you dummy. You're getting trolled. The only difference is I'm not trolling you. You're getting trolled, you dummy. You're getting trolled. Call the police. Get you a lawyer. Go get your lawyer. You're being trolled, stupid, and you fell right for it, dummy. And you're using old information that was already out there. And that's how you found my daughter, because you found her dad, which was already out there. You are stupid. You are dumb. You are stupid. You are dumb. It's not done. And if it's deleted, go to the police. Go to the police. How? How am I going to delete that? How am I going to delete that fast? Come on now. Come on now. I'm not Speedy Gonzalez. I don't work that fast, honey. I don't work that fast. That detailed. That detailed. Who you lying to? Who you like? That was a basic girl. Stop. Girl, stop. You're being trolled, dummy. You're being trolled. You're being trolled, dummy, because you're stupid. You're being trolled because you're a dummy, and you can't prove that I had anything to do with it. You're only trying to break my reputation anyway. I don't care what people think about me because I'm not on here for validation. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Dummy, stupid, dummy. You're being trolled. Stupid, stupid. You're being trolled. Stealing what? What did I steal from you? You ain't got nothing. When I'm gonna steal a busted pipe? When I'm gonna steal a cockroach from out your house? I don't even have roaches in my house. Girl, bye. Laughable. Laughable. Girl, please. Why are you not doing what No Nonsense said? No Nonsense said, get you a lawyer and press charges. Girl, if you don't get the hell out of here, she lying. She is lying. And she backpedaling and pee-popping. That's what she doing. She backpedaling and pee-popping. When she got quiet, that's when the page got deleted. I want y'all to know that. When she got quiet and I was saying 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, and when she came back, it was deleted. Girl, bye. Get out of here. Girl, bye. Bye. You know all this and you ain't going to the police yet? You ain't going to the police yet? You ain't filed paperwork yet? File paperwork. File paperwork, stupid. That's what you're supposed to do, stupid. I don't know you either. I don't know you either. I'm not that invested. I promise you. I promise you I'm not that invested. I promise you, you have nothing. Girl, get out of here. Girl, you know how many times that's been done before that? By other people? Girl, can you prove that I'm behind the page? Can you prove that I'm behind the page? Can you prove that I'm behind the page? First of all, I don't know your Instagram. Oh, girl, cut the malarkey. Girl, she don't be on Facebook. She don't be on. You just said she just said not too long ago, right? That the page was new, right? So if the page was new, then then she turned around and said the other page that she jumped on, she said the page she hasn't been active on that page in a while. And it was the most recent page. If she hasn't been, which one is it? Is it a new page or has she been active on it on a while? You're losing. You're all over the place, girl. You're looking shaky out here. You're looking shaky. Girl, call the police and get it over with. Please do like everybody else did 3 years ago. Please call the police.
And I did the same.
Call the police, dummy. Call the police. Who's there? Who's that? You still ain't pull up my page. You still ain't pull up my page. You still ain't you act like people don't have multiple social media pages. You act like this don't happen. I'm not on her friend list. You just said I wasn't on her friend list. Now I'm on her friend list. Now I'm on her friend list. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You losing. You done lost. You lost. You lost. That's why I'm online now, to prove as evidence and to do a rebuttal, because you're talking about me. This is fair use. This is fair. Oh, I'm crazy. Right, I'm crazy. Right. I'm crazy, but I don't get a check every month, allegedly. Girl, bye. And she got quiet and the stuff got deleted. Girl, make it make sense. Make it make sense. You look real shaky out here. If the troll page is new, then it's a troll. Thank you, Denia. If the troll page is new, if the page is new, then it's a troll page. They are trolling you with old information, dummy. They are trolling you with you, but you not hurt nobody's feelings though. I'ma still be out here. I'ma still be making content. I'ma still be doing everything that I was doing before this. So at the end of the day, what are you doing? What are you going to get some brownie points, some temporary brownie points? Everybody in your chat? Ooh, wow. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Reed is really giving it to the girl. Reed is giving her the old 1-2. Girl, get out of here. Girl, you don't appreciate your life. You don't appreciate your life. Anytime you tricking off with a 70-year-old man just to get a piece of his check every month, you don't care about your life. You don't care about your life, bitch. You gonna get worms. You gonna get worms. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Can you prove it? Can you prove it? Can you prove it in the court of law? Can you prove it in the court of law? I got a lawyer already. Can you prove it in the court of law? Go. Go ahead and do it. Go. Go ahead, go. Girl, you sound stupid. Do you know how you sound right now? Do you know how you sound right now? Girl. Reed, you stupid as hell. You ain't figuring nothing out. You still in the dark. You still in the dark, Reed. You stupid as hell. Somebody is trolling you with old information that Seven already put out there, dummy. That's information that's already been out there. How'd you pop me? How'd you pop me? You didn't pop me. Girl, call a lawyer. Go to the police. Open up a case. Do me like the old girl got dead 3 years ago. Because you can't prove it. Because you can't prove it. Call a lawyer. Call a lawyer. Call a lawyer. If you feel that way, if you think you got a case and you can prove it, if you think you got a case and you can prove it, call a lawyer. If you think you got a case and you can prove it, call a lawyer. They have public defenders that will work in your defense. They have public defenders that will work in your defense. Madam never would have said anything about her unless Reed didn't mention her child. Thank you. She started this. She started this, and she getting mad because I chose to respond later. Child, girl, you wanted somebody to believe you. That's what you want. You wanted somebody to believe the delusions in your head. Call the police. File a case. You stupid. File a case. File a case. File a case. If I threatened you, go to the police. If I threatened you, dummy, go to the police. If I threatened you, dummy, go to the police. Run to the police. Call them right now. Call them while you on here. Do a Tracy. Call them while you on here, dummy. You so stupid. You so stupid. You so stupid. You're being trolled, dummy. You're being trolled. You being trolled. You being trolled. You have to prove that I was able to get into your account. The only person that's able to get into your account, which is it's a two authorization system for all accounts now across all platforms. So not only would I have to have your password, I would have to have your other authorization information. How would I have that, Reed? How would I have that? Go to the police. Shut up. Shut up. You stupid. Go to the police. Go to the police. Go to the police. Go to the police. I know. I never threatened that woman. But she's sitting up there claiming and spinning the narrative that I threatened her, and I really didn't threaten this woman. I never threatened this woman. She's lying. She's clearly lying. Call the police.
I'm not gonna put it down. And look,
Call the police.
You've been on some bullshit.
Call the police.
You've been on some bullshit.
The only person that's trolling her is Chopper. The only person that's trolling her is Chopper, stupid. The same person you working for. The same person that when I get off of here, I'm going to post the witch cons where he said he wanted to dox all of you. Dummy. Oh my God. I love this. I love this. Girl, if you get it, girl, you is reaching, girl. Girl, you is reaching. You is reaching, child. Why would I do that? 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 Girl, child. Did you hear this? Did you hear this delusional person? She is crazy. She is crazy. Go to the police then. Go to the police. Go to the police. Girl, you was sitting on live. You was sitting on live fighting with your son over a goddamn tablet. A Kindle. Over a Kindle. Girl, stop it. Who believe you? Nobody. Who believe you? Nobody. Nobody, stupid, except for the people in the chat. Girl, go ahead. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I put my door. No, I didn't. You're being trolled. You're being trolled. The only time you got bravery is when you online. The only time you got bravery is when you online. The Glammy lady, the only one who F with her, exactly, the only one. And that bitch can't even write a LinkedIn profile to save her goddamn life. Child, get out of here. Are you serious? Girl, go call the police. Call the police. I didn't dox anything. You have to prove it. You have to prove that I did it. Call the police. Call the police. Call Philadelphia PD. Or you want me to call Philadelphia PD for you? I can call Philadelphia PD for you and give them everything I got right now. You stupid. You stupid. You stupid. You ain't been, girl, bye. Girl, who you trying to lie to? Who you lying to? You stupid. You dumb. Oh, she popped me. Everybody with their laugh emojis in the chat. She didn't pop me. She didn't pop me. No, ain't no who's we. Who's we? There's no we. You have to prove that it's a we. See, this is the thing. When people have evidence against people, when they have concrete evidence against people, they go to the authorities. They get a lawyer, they file charges, they press charges, and they let the authorities go through and investigate the whole thing. Clearly, she doesn't want to do that. Clearly, she doesn't want to do that, because if they investigate where that page came from, regardless if the information off of it is deleted or not, they will trace it back to the person that actually made the page. You're being trolled, stupid. You're being trolled. You're dumb. You are dumb. You are dumb. You dumb. And I'm still tough. And I'm still, no, it ain't about, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Clearly, I don't care about that. Clearly, I don't. Clearly, I don't. Girl, get out of here. You is being trolled. You is being trolled. If her information was underneath of yours, why ain't none of the relevant contact information underneath there, like an email address, like a phone number? Girl, bye. Call the police. You gonna call the police? Call the police, dummy. Call the police. You ain't called the police yet. You stupid. You stupid. You dumb. You dumb. Rita ain't had nothing to do with it. None of us had anything to do with it. This is all in your head. This is all in your head. This is all, you're delusional. This is all in your head. Girl, this is all in your head. You delusional child. You suffering from delusions of grandeur. I'm about to drop the link. Flo. I'm about to drop the link. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to your which com, yo. I'm about to drop the link because she is the delusions of grandeur that she got going on. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You are weird. You pressed about what? You ain't nothing to be pressed about. You a bum. You a bum that lives in a condemned house. You're a bum. You're a bum that lives in a condemned house. Why would I even be pressed? Girl, get out of here, girl. Why you ain't call the police yet, child? Bye. Oh, girl, you losing. You losing. You're losing. You losing. I have a real life. I've been had a real life. Girl, get out of here. Get out of here. You're not hurting nobody's feelings. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. You promise nothing. You promise nothing. You promise nothing. You ain't gonna see nothing. All you gonna do is see regular content. Hey Flo, I sent that to your which come. Let me know if you got it. Let me know if you got it. I got 31. I got 31. I got 31, and you still ain't call the police, dummy. And you still ain't call the police, dummy. And you still ain't filing charges, dummy, because if they trace it, it's gonna come back to you or Chopper or somebody else that did it. They trolling you, dummy. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Why you ain't call the police yet? 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 And you're tired. You're tired antique drags. You're tired antique drags, girl. Girl, you could never drag me. You don't have no teeth in your mouth. You got bald. You're balding. You're balding. You're losing your hair and you already lost your teeth. You're balding. How are you winning? How are you winning? How are you winning? Hey, Flo.
Hey, madam. What's up? Hey, y'all.
Hey, what's up? Do you hear this delusional? Do you hear this delusional person? You need to go take your pills. 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 Check my community feed. I've been getting numbers. You ain't never seen 39K. You ain't never seen 39K. You ain't never seen 25K. You ain't never seen 25K. You ain't never seen 30. You ain't never seen 39K. You ain't never seen it.
All day long, and don't.
Yeah, she lying. Yeah, she lying. She lied straight out. Yo, she's making this stuff up as she go. She's making this stuff up as she go.
My thing is, she been delusional about this whole for a very
long time. But listen, this is the thing. One of my videos is all of her videos put together. One of my videos I did 3 years ago it's all her videos put together. Even the current one that she putting out now. She's never seen 39K. She's never seen 25K. I've seen 25K. I've seen 39K.
She's calling out for.
It's not even for the beef sector, dummy. It's not even for the beef sector. Imagine that. It's not even for the beef sector. Go ahead, Flo. Go ahead. Girl, please. Girl, you ain't hurt nobody's feelings. Them tired antique reads. Yeah.
Really, why don't you tell the people about Chopper and him giving us your information? And that
Chopper gave us your information.
Chopper was plotting on you.
This girl is stupid. That's probably right. Girl, that's probably who's trolling her right now.
Yeah, she's been getting trolled. She gets trolled for anybody.
Exactly.
And we watch her.
Girl, call the police and shut up. Girl, you doing too much. Call the police and shut up.
Why she don't call the police?
Call the police. Yes, you are being trolled, dummy. You being trolled. You being trolled with
trolled. Heifer. You're being very trolled.
You being trolled with old ain't nothing about that information new.
Don't nobody even want to roast this heifer.
Look, listen. Hey, Flo, listen to this. First, she said that the page was new. She said that the page was new. Then she said I wasn't nowhere on the contact on my daughter's page, on none of my daughter's pages. I wasn't nowhere on their pages. Then she said that the information, the contact information and everything was deleted. Reed did that herself. Or it was Chopper.
Yeah, that sounds like
Or it was Chopper.
Because nobody
She's
cares. Like,
stupid.
she's not understanding. Like, she's not somebody.
She's not understanding. She's doing this. She's doing this for clicks and views.
That's why I ain't
She's
even
doing this
drag her ass. That's why I haven't even got up there and dragged her for filth and really played her ass, because it ain't worth it.
Right.
What she gonna do? Talk all day on
Girl. If you girl.
She likes to entertain.
And she still ain't get off the line to call the police. And she still ain't, and she still
likes to
she
tell
still
stories.
hasn't got off the line to call the police yet. She still hasn't filed any paperwork. She still hasn't called the police.
But why?
She's the only one pressed about numbers.
Yeah, nobody cares about numbers. I
Right,
get more
she got
numbers off of
exactly.
shorts. My shorts do way more than hers. Like,
exactly.
I barely even post. I
exactly.
post 1 minute
And she
videos
keep,
and make way more than her views. Like, come on, chill. She need to relax. All the views I thought she didn't care about views.
Child, anybody want to see how, girl, anybody want to see how I do on my page? Go and look at my highest viewers page. My highest viewers video is 39K, and that was 3 years ago. I've been passing 1K since I've been on here, but it just ain't been for the beef sector. Stupid.
My thing
She
is,
dumb. She's stupid.
Karen Reed dragged her
dumb.
for filth. Karen Reed sat there and dragged her for filth, and she still sat up there and went kissing after him.
Ain't Karen Reed the same one that she apologized to?
Yeah, he the one that dragged her.
Girl, don't talk to me unless you can get the Karen Reed. Girl,
why
don't
you don't come after Karen? Why you
girl,
don't come after
you
Grandpa? Why you don't come after these people that really do you in? Like,
why don't
make no sense? Nobody even be talking about you.
Girl,
nobody make videos about you. No nothing. Like, why? Because you did this with the hell with you. And she ain't did nothing either.
Girl, what she gonna do when she get off the line? She gonna be plucking roaches off her wall. That's what she gonna be doing. She gonna be plucking roaches off her wall and trying to get them, try to stop them pipes from rattling. That's what you gonna try to stop them. Hold on. This for Reed. Go ahead and talk, Flo. I got you. Go ahead.
Her claim to fame is good. The beef sector.
Go ahead.
But this bitch got popular on the beef sector after slaving away for years.
Go ahead.
Her claim to fame on her books or her t-shirt. Y'all think people?
That's how her pipe sound.
I'm fucking tired of her.
Girl, how can you read me and you never seen me? How can you read me and you never see? Girl, you have no teeth in your mouth. You have no teeth in your mouth. You have no teeth in your mouth.
Her face is sunken.
She's balding. Her face is sunken in. Her face is literally sunken in when she take her teeth out. Girl, this child is she is strange. She's a strange one, girl. She is strange. Reed, go fix your pipes. Go fix your pipes, Reed, go fix your pipes. Girl, she is delusional. She is delusional, child. Girl, you is delusional.
If she will put this effort into her short stories, they probably be something. But
girl, she thinks she really want one.
To argue with people online that don't give a fuck about her. That don't
exactly.
And I've been trying to tell her no one
Exactly.
cares.
No, you gonna take your ass. You need to take your ass to go call Roto-Rooter so they can go fix them pipes, child, and an exterminator. That's what you need to do, bitch. You need to go cook breakfast for your son. That's what you need to do.
Mad about the people that sent around the picture of her refrigerator.
Look, it's Saturday. You need to go flip your mother up so she won't get them bed sores. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Or you need to go down to the police office and, like I said the first time, and file charges.
But doesn't she have an autistic child? Why don't she go to the police? I thought when your child is autistic,
Girl, she touched.
It puts you at the top of the police list.
Exactly.
What's going on?
She is touched.
Why don't
She is touched. She's being trolled.
Okay.
She's being trolled.
Why doesn't she go protect her kids or something?
She being trolled.
That doesn't make sense.
She is being trolled.
Madam, like I looked at it and I'm trying to figure out because it says the underscore, right? And it says this page was just made. Automatically I knew it was Chopper. Only Chopper would sit up there and make pages, take people information and create files and make you think that somebody's stalking you because he like for you to get online and look a goddamn fool.
And shout out to Chopper
so many times.
Right, and shout out to Chopper if you did it. You ain't got long left anyway, so I ain't even gonna mess with you. But I will post them receipts where you said you wanted to dox everybody.
That's the only person that ever talked.
I'm gonna show you what the real threat is.
She don't have no real doctors on her team because all her
girl, go roll your mother over so she won't get them bed sores.
Straight up, like person.
Girl, get out of here, girl. You ain't even a straight up person. You out here talking about you had Jill Biden's record patient information allegedly. Girl, you ain't straight up. Girl, get out of here. Girl, get out of here. You been trolled, dummy.
Staterecords.org. That's where her informant gets his information.
Your sister.
That word.
Flo. She said niggas went as far as to dox her sister.
Who got
that much time in the day to dox any of her family members?
I don't think anybody cares about
girl
on here.
Girl,
like she hasn't been.
Everybody in together. I ain't got no affiliation with these people.
But she don't have
she's dumb. She being trolled. She's stupid.
But she's not an important player.
Right? She not. She's not. She's really not.
A person that comes on and gives conspiracy theories. She's not a person I can see myself.
Girl,
girl,
talk about why you want why they didn't want you to come to the funeral. Talk about that. Girl, talk about why they didn't want you to come to the funeral. Talk about why they didn't want you to come to the funeral. Why wasn't you invited to the funeral? You family. You supposed to be there. You supposed to be in the first car.
Girl, get out of here. Drop her link so I can come over there and say something.
Girl, get out of here.
Why don't she do that? Why she can't drop
her link? Girl. Girl, how the fuck your sister gonna rumble? How the fuck your sister gonna rumble from the grave? Get the fuck out of here, girl. You was
don't nobody care about her criminal family. Don't all say they was in the mob or something.
Child, she said a whole bunch of stuff. Child, why she ain't called the police yet? I'm waiting for her to call the police.
For family members to be in the mob, like,
she ain't got it.
It's not giving what it's supposed to have gave. If them
I know, right?
She,
that shit flat as a soda. Flat as the audacity, girl. You ain't got no teeth. You ain't got no hair. Girl, get out of here, girl. Yeah.
No, Pennywise, gotta be a sick ass.
Yeah.
You real deal making that shit up. And I know you making it bitch. Come on. They don't even come.
Girl, I got family in Philly. What is you talking about? I got family in Philly. What are you talking about? It's still that way. It's just not that way for you no more. What are you talking about? Shell, get out of
When she
here.
told us that she wasn't gonna
Girl.
give up in it. Hey, Bougie,
Girl, and to think we convinced her to come back to YouTube after she left. Right, exactly. Girl, you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing, girl. You don't even want to go to the police because you scared. Girl, you don't even want to go to the police because you scared, girl. Don't nobody believe you. Nobody believes you. Nobody believes you. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Whatever. Girl, get out of here. Get out of here. Girl. Yeah. Do the same thing that Dirty Foot do. Do the same thing that you sit up there. You was sitting up there fighting with your son over electronic device. You was sitting there fighting with your son over electronic device, girl. Are you serious? And it's recorded. It's recorded that you sitting there fighting with your son, and your son is about to have a whole goddamn meltdown because you took his electronic device away. Are you serious? And you want to talk about a mother? You want to talk about a girl? If you was any kind of mother, you wouldn't have been a felon in the internet
and argue with people she don't know.
Girl, bye. Girl, bye. No, it don't. No, it don't. No, it don't. No, it don't. Had the police trace it. 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 Why haven't you gone to the police? Why haven't you gone to the police? Why haven't you gone to the police? If I broke law, why haven't you gone to the police? Go to the police.
You can look at this different ways, man, but this is how I look at it.
Girl, you dumb. That's how I look at it. You dumb. You stupid and you can't prove it. You dumb. You stupid and you can't prove it. No. No. Yeah, no. None of that. And you can't hurt my feelings with that, Reed. And you can't hurt my feelings with that, Reed. I have a very, very, very deep relationship with my daughter. You can't hurt my feelings with that, Reed. Try again. Stop trying to stop stealing your son's electronic devices. Stop stealing your son's electronic devices. Stop. No, I know. Girl, ew. The fuck? Hey, Flo. Did you hear that? She said, I love you. Bitch, girl, you ain't even got no teeth.
She need to love herself and get rid of trouble. That's what she needs.
Oh my God, I love you.
On several occasions. Wait, Chopper just made you look stupid the other day about a whole nother situation.
Exactly.
Why you still keep coming out after he keep giving you information? This is the same thing he did with us. He was giving us
and it didn't work.
Information
and it didn't work. And it didn't work. She giving out old stale tea. She giving out old stale tea and trying to connect the dots to make it fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. Girl, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
Girl, I'm stressed that she just go on staterecords.org herself.
She's being trolled.
The $14.95.
She's being trolled.
Her info.
She's being trolled. And when she get off of here, she ain't gonna change none of her passwords because the only person that had her password was her. Reed did this to herself.
That's not even hackable. Okay, that's not even how you get hacked. If somebody hacked you and stole your identity, they would take all your information.
How her live?
Idiot.
Wait a minute. Hey, Flo. How her live jumped from 300 to 79?
Because she's not talking about anything.
How her girl? If you don't get out of here, girl.
She's not talking about anything.
Are you serious?
She about to disclose some real tea.
She's not talking about why. Exactly. Why haven't she called the police?
Because I'm over there listening. I'm like, girl,
she ain't got no tea.
Stupid. Like, what are you even talking about?
Girl, I'm listening. I was listening while she was live, girl. She ain't got no tea. If you in fact think that I took your information, I want you to go to the police. I want you to file papers. I want them to do an investigation and trace that page back. Because you know if they trace that page back, it's gonna come to you. It's gonna come back to you or somebody else, stupid. You are so dumb. You just did that whole live for some views. Who didn't know? But this is the thing. Who out here didn't know what my daughter looked like? Because 7 put her out there first.
Exactly.
Who out here didn't know what one of my daughters looked like? One of my daughters looked like. Because 7 put the information out there first.
Exactly.
I'll wait.
I doubt
wait.
anybody's
Who out
daughter
here
trying to look
right?
up.
Who out here didn't know who her father? Who out here didn't know who her father looked like because 7 put the information out first?
She's so dumb.
She's so stupid. What she did. What happened was somebody took the old information that 7 already put out here because she didn't really give no new tea. She didn't give no new tea or nothing. She didn't give none of that. What she did was took old information and then created this narrative to where as though I'm working with Rico the Brat, Goddess, and Rita. And I don't even know, other than Goddess, I don't know Rico the Brat, and I don't know Rita personally. You
She's
can never
obsessed with Rita. Okay, she needs to stop this mess. Right, she really needs to stop. Like, this is a real bad obsession.
Right.
I used to think that the most of her, like, I thought she was cool, but a long time ago, very long time ago. But I started to see like things that she was doing, and it's not cool. Like, you sit up there talking about Five Babe all damn day, like that should make you angry.
She's obsessed with Five, but she's still obsessed with Five.
When it comes to men and stuff, like, you're very forgiving, but when it's women involved, like, you're very like like a chihuahua.
But she doing it. She doing it from the comfort of a roach infested, damn near condemned home.
And that's why I'm like, are you jealous or something?
It's not giving.
Because it's coming out as jealousy now.
Exactly. Exactly. And I'm like, she think I care about numbers. Go look at my highest viewed video. It's sitting at 39K. It's sitting at 39K. When she said it the first couple of times, that's why I ain't never get mad about it, because she don't be looking at my page like that. My highest viewed video is 39K. She has never seen 39K for one video.
She don't need to talk about views. She sit online for 4 hours and get the same views I get off of a 1 minute video.
Exactly. She has never seen 20 or 10K for one video.
Because don't nobody give a fuck about what she's talking about. And she too old for that shit.
Girl.
Okay. You coming
the hell with you?
She in her almost in her 60s. You almost in your 60s.
The hell with you. Right.
She almost in her 60s coming after young women, but you don't have that same energy for the men that really drag you to death. Like, you be scared to say something. Especially if they have a little following, you're not going to say nothing. But you keep coming after people who ain't even in the beef sector because you think that's when you ain't got nothing to talk about, that's what you talk about. When you ain't got nothing to talk about, you want to come digging for things to talk about. You probably make Chopper follow people around to get your information. I wouldn't doubt it.
But what information? But this is the thing. What information did she put out there that wasn't already out there? All she did was just take old information that was already out there and then tie it together and then tried to say that I'm working with who she said? She said, I'm working with Tessie. I'm working with Rico the Brat. I'm working with Goddess that ain't even up on here, hasn't been up on here up until yesterday. And I'm working with Rita. I don't know these people.
You don't have the same smoke.
You could never trace a call back or a conversation that we had. Huh? What happened now? Oh shit! I can't hear you, Flo. If you talking.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's basically. Yeah, I can hear you now. What you say?
I said she didn't say nothing about Tracy D. daughter who said she was gonna beat the shit out of Reed. She ain't say nothing.
Exactly.
So I'm not understanding where all this energy be coming from. It's misplaced anger.
Right.
It's misplaced. All right.
Yeah, it is. It is misplaced anger.
Her obsession has stemmed all the way from hell, the party line. This shit been going on since the party line. All right.
Mm-hmm.
This shit been going on for a very long
Yeah.
time. I think it's time for her to move on in
Yeah.
life and do something new.
She can't move on because she don't know how to do nothing else. Like I said, Reed wasn't popping. She wasn't never popping until she wrote that book. Before she
I
wrote
don't
that book,
think she was
people wouldn't
popping
even
that
look
either
at
because
her.
I ain't buy that shit.
The
I
only
ain't
reason why she was popping is because the people that was in the book, that's who was talking about it. That's the only reason. That's the only reason
and
why she got
even
some notoriety. Before that, Reed wasn't nothing. Reed wasn't nothing.
but she still
Reed was
ain't
just
because
a
motherfuckers
pass
still be
around.
dragging her. She just got dragged by somebody else. Like she just gets dragged every day. Every other day somebody dragging her.
Exactly. But she got all this energy. She got all this energy for me. And then she wanna go, and you're a mother. Girl, I ain't never been caught on live and recorded of me fighting with my child over an electronic device, but you have. I ain't never been caught on live trying to hurry up and put a wig on to cover up the bald spots in your head, but you have. I ain't never sat there while Kwani scolded me like I was a child and while I was trying to keep my fake teeth in my mouth, but you did.
Yeah,
But
she do
I'm
a lot
jealous of
of
you. Of what?
she,
I still have all my teeth. I
she
still
do
have
a
all my
lot of
teeth I was born with.
she do a lot of backpedaling
I
and
don't have
pussy
any bald
popping.
spots in my head. I have a full head of hair.
I be watching.
I don't
I
live
be
with
in the
my mother.
bushes.
My you don't hear my pipes in the background.
Mm-hmm.
You heard my dryer earlier. That's what you heard, but you're not gonna hear no pipes rattling. You're not gonna look out the side of my house and see that I got an air conditioner that been in there that should have been replaced long time ago. They got black sludge leaking out of it, and I ain't changed my curtains in 2 decades.
She sound like she be in her basement.
And she gonna talk about girl, and you got a business. Yeah, I started my business. And why do you think that I never said anything or advertised my business on here? Because I know how people are.
Exactly. She mad because she put out her t-shirt business and they called the officials on her ass.
Right. Because
But
she was copywriting something that she shouldn't have been copywriting and putting it on her shirts, and somebody called up on her ass.
mm-hmm.
That ain't my fault.
That's why I said she don't really got a business she care about. Cause people, us with businesses, we don't put our businesses out on no beef sector.
Right. Why would you put your business out on the beef sector? You literally putting a target on your back. Why would I do that?
Because she like that. She like that. She wants somebody to say something about her because it make her feel included. All right.
Oh,
the moment somebody make her feel included, like she is an important player, that's why a lot of people just tune her ass out until she gets too much. Then they freaking drag her for fucking filth. All right. Then
girl,
after she drag for filth, she don't want to talk about it.
girl,
Like, no, girl, you need to move
girl,
on in life.
Did you hear the pause in her voice when she was like, "Oh, and you got a business too?"
Yeah. People that have businesses don't put it on the beef sector.
Right. I'm not gonna advertise my business on the beef sector.
You know what she should have did was she couldn't sell membership T-shirts. She couldn't gain a following to buy membership T-shirts. So she created a business and called it a T-shirt business, but it's specifically for the beef sector. Because didn't I invite her to an all black female market to sell it, and she never got back to me because her business ain't really a business. It's deflection. It's used to stay relevant in the beef sector. Okay, even still nobody gives
That's
a
the
fuck
only
about
time
that.
she get noticed is when she in the beef sector. That's why she always a boy. And she, oh, and y'all used to do lives, and our lives used to be fun, and we used to have people in our chat till about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Ain't nobody trying to sit there and
Hey, 6 figure days
all day long. Sylvester need to relax.
Girl, like I said,
the hell with you.
like I said, if she feel as though that I was stalking her and I hacked her, she needs to call the police. She needs to open up a investigation. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen with that investigation. They're gonna come. They're gonna question me. I'm gonna have to go through the process just like anybody else and defend myself, which I will do. I will defend myself. And they're going to do their investigation and they're going to trace some stuff and they're going to find out that that page never came from me or my daughter.
Hell, you can see where the page came from. Just take the URL and get the IP address and compare your IP address to the IP. Matter of fact, how about I go and extract the information and find out where the page really came from? Okay, that I guess you don't know that I can do that. Yeah, I can get the IP address of where it came from. It's very easy to do.
She said, no, this is what she said. She said, I hacked her. She insinuated that I hacked her. Mm-hmm. In order for me to hack her, everybody knows that has social media. They give you an option to have 2-step verification. Am I not correct?
Yeah.
You have 2-step verification. They give you multiple ways to do it. You can do it by fingerprint. You can do it by code. You can do it by email address. And it's another way that you can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
And once you pick your 2-step verification, the first one is entering in your password.
Yeah.
Even if I had her password, I would still need that second authorization verification in order to get in her page. She's stupid.
So she's saying her actual Facebook
she's
account
stupid.
got hacked. Is it the actual Facebook account?
She insinuated. Listen, I don't know if it's actual, if it's real or not. I don't watch the girl. I don't follow this girl. And if the police did their investigation, they would know I don't follow this girl. She said, this is what she said. She said that I took my daughter and I put Reed as her contact information. How would I get your information?
If we doxed her, wouldn't we put her full name and stuff? Why would we use?
I don't know. I don't see. That's the thing. I literally do not know. I literally do not know. Then she said that I'm stalking and harassing her and I hacked her. Well, if I'm stalking and harassing and hacking you, then what you need to do, first you need to call a lawyer. You need to get counsel from your lawyer. Then you need to contact the authorities. You need to go to the Philadelphia PD. You need to open up a complaint. You need to give them all the information that you have. All the information that you have. And give them that page so they can do their due diligence and track that.
She called the police online before. Why she can't call the police now?
Because she wasn't trying to do that. She was on. This is why Reed did this. Reed got mad because she said she talked about my daughter first. I have the recording of her talking about my daughter first.
Yeah, I remember.
I just didn't respond to it. Yeah. I chose to say something about it yesterday. She got mad because me and Goddess was up there dragging her. And then she put on her community feed, all of a sudden, a page pop up, and it's my daughter's page. And all of those photos.
She did that. She definitely
But look, listen, here's the gag. Here's the gag of it. All of those pictures on the profile, and I said in my video earlier, the earlier video that I did, you can go back and check it. My daughter hasn't been on there in a while, and she confirmed it because first she said the page where she had I allegedly This is what she said. I put her as my daughter's contact information on there. She said that page was brand new. What she could have simply did, just like she pulled up my daughter's old Facebook pages, she could have went to the information and she could have seen when the damn page was on there, because she said in her live a few minutes ago that my daughter hasn't been on there in a while, and that was the most recent page that was created, and she hadn't been on there in a while. So in the process of you dragging me, you actually validated me. And then when she found out that I was live and I was saying that she was being trolled and she was looking through it through another device, that's how she knew how many people was in my chat, when it was really 31 people in my chat at the time that she was saying that. She said, oh, it's about the numbers. That's why I posted on my community feed my highest grossing video.
For that to be about no numbers, I really want to drag her for filth, because don't nobody give a fuck about your numbers. Your numbers ain't nothing. Like, come on, motherfuckers making way more numbers than you in shorts, and you just holding that dear to your heart. About 260.
Exactly.
Girl, you've been on here for how long? You claim to be important.
Exactly.
So if you important, why do you
wait a minute? Hold up. Let's compare. Hold on. Let's compare. And my subscriber count just went up. Thank you, Reed. Thank you.
She's not monetized.
Thank you. Thank you, dummy. Thank you.
How you working for free on the internet?
Free workers. This is what I'm saying. The video that she did about me. Hold on. Let me go over to her page. Hold on. Let me go over to her page.
Making bank on here. Get out of here. I can't.
Hold on. I got it. Hold on. I need to get into YouTube real quick. Hold on. 1 second.
It just be giving me Uncle Fester. That's all.
The video that she did on me, it has 1.1K. I have a short that I did about 5 days ago that's almost at 6K. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
The beef sector, but my thing is, bro, fuck all of that.
And the thing about it,
can you take videos and views outside of the beef shit?
Right, exactly. And then look, that video that she did, they got that 1.1K, right? The video that she did
segment, she was reading some book, and it was only pulling in 10 views.
Exactly. The video that she just did,
Philadelphia or something.
the video that she did was almost 2.5. It was almost 2 hours. I did a 1 minute video on a short and got more views on the short than she got in that video sitting that she just did earlier this morning.
Whole thing.
Now, people can be ignorant and sit over there and believe everything that Reed is saying, or you can be a nosy hexor and you can come over there and check out my community feed and stuff like that. I listed a couple of videos that I got. I didn't hit over 1K.
Heck, motherfuckers be doing their things. I know money.
She ain't never seen 39K. She ain't never seen 25K. Never.
I don't think she can make it. I don't think she could get 1K. Ain't that the quota in the beef sector? You can't even meet the quota in y'all beef sector. What's the quota? 1.2? Ain't she in the beef sector? Shouldn't she be hitting that quota too?
Girl, she should be hitting numbers between 3 and 4. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. That's what she should be hitting. That's what she should be hitting on. Now, if people want to be ignorant and think that I'm a liar about numbers, I really don't care about numbers. I'm not in the beef sector. I'm not here for validation. I come here every now and then and I speak my piece and I keep it moving. You look on my page, I don't have hardly nothing on there from except for like 2, 3, 4 years ago about beefing. And you got to scroll to find that. And she has no idea of the other sectors that I may or may not be in. So, Reed, if you so pressed about having the beef sector, you can have that. I don't want the beef sector. I don't want to get noticed off of bringing another black woman down.
Exactly, but that's why I'm saying, like, it's way more sectors. Like, I get my views off of the mommy sector. I get way more views than I would in a beef sector. Like,
exactly.
But Reed, nobody trying to take the beef sector from you. Like, you can keep it. You can really keep. You don't need to be lying on people. I don't watch you tell so many lies on people that they ain't even here. Okay, with your new little following of dummies.
Right. Child. The video that she did 10 hours ago, right? When she called herself addressing me, she got 946 views. She shared Chopper's video. Every other person that she shared, she got one content creator on here, got 1.2. She got one content creator on here, they got 2.3. She got another content creator on here. Hold on, because I gotta skip past her stuff. She got Duchess Kelly Love on here that got 2.6. Girl, who is you talking to? It ain't about the numbers for me. It's never been about the numbers for me. It's never been. I don't seek my validation through numbers or who like me or who don't like me on the beef sector. Nobody's ever really probably going to like me or my homegirl or anybody that I'm cool with on
they
here.
Not gonna like anybody that has teeth in their head, a working body, a business, a career, a house, a car, anything you got.
Right.
They ain't gonna fuck with you, cause them some homeless ass motherfuckers getting arrested and shit left and right out of Red Roof Inns and shit.
Chill. That was hilarious.
I don't think competition with that area anymore. It's more so a laughing stock, straight entertainment. All right,
exactly. And this is what I'm basically saying, and this is where I stand firm on. Reed, if you think that I hacked you, if you think that I stole your identity, which I didn't, if you think that I hacked you, which I didn't, if you think that I threatened you, which I didn't, because I ain't never known nobody to say if I see you. It's a big difference between, see, this is the problem that you have. You can't comprehend. If is the possibility or might never see a person. When means that at some point we gonna meet face to face. You see how that works? Yeah. I didn't say when, I said if. That's basic grammar. That's like 3rd, 4th grade. Basic grammar. Basic, language. Period. But you said, if in fact I did all of these things that you're saying, do what No Nonsense said, and shout out to No Nonsense. Shout out to No Nonsense, because it's two sides to every story, and clearly a lot of people that was in your chat did not hear the other side of the story. So it's all good to me. So the thing about that is, she said something about my daughter. I just responded yesterday, and it was light. It wasn't like I did anything to do anything to her. She got mad because I dragged her on my live yesterday, and she went live and made that fictitious page, or she got somebody to do it for. She took the old information that Seven already put out there. Don't y'all find it funny that I wasn't nowhere on the page? She literally had to search to find me on one of my daughter's pages.
Mm-hmm.
Don't y'all find that odd? Don't you find it odd? The other person, Tony, that she's talking about, I'm not his friend at all on his page at all.
I think.
Don't y'all find that odd?
Yeah, I think that she made the page, took a picture, try to Photoshop it. I think there
Right.
is some Photoshopping involved. I don't
Mm-hmm.
believe that your daughter cares anything about Reed on a what a
She don't even know who this girl is. She like me. She don't know who this girl is. We don't know this lady.
Like, Reed, come on, you ain't got no teeth in your head, sis. Ain't nobody
Reed, listen,
Shady Pines
listen.
looking for you.
If you really want to milk this, and you really want to show Madam me a lesson, go to the police station, file a report, get you a lawyer, let them do their due process, and see what come out. Not only that, you can't do that because for the simple fact, Rita that you was talking about, I can link you back to sending the video of her when she was battling her addiction. That's one. Two, you would have to prove that I did that with ill and malicious intent, and I never had any of your information until Chopper and Flo is my witness because she was in there too.
Yeah, he
And
definitely
Lady
gave.
Detroit was in there too.
And
And
this is
Michelle was in there too. And
and this
Tiffany
is
Black was in there too. And
see,
Shammy was in there too.
they keep
The same
forgetting that,
people he beat
know,
with.
a specific person came back, but I don't think they know that Chopper was in the chat telling us a whole lot of lies. Okay,
Right.
he was telling us a lot of things about a lot of people on here, including you, Reed. Okay, and ain't nobody really had it.
I should
No, nobody
post it.
even on.
I still got the messages. I'ma just watch out for my community feed.
Yeah, put the messages out because she's slow, and I just want somebody to like
Watch
prove
out for my community feed.
And I already been telling her
Because
like
she said something about Lady Detroit. Right.
Detroit. Well, Lady
She
Detroit
said
was
something about Lady Detroit.
too.
Right. Lady Detroit was in the chat too. And Lady Detroit, let me just tell you, just because you get rid of the page, the conversation is going to correspond to what you were saying because they added you in the chat, dummy.
Uh-huh.
So all you got to look for is the little one. When you delete your page, it got the little white little circle with the little outline of the person and stuff like that. And there's Lady Detroit. When you was talking about everybody, you was talking about Rita,
Nika, talk like Nika.
Nika.
We got all the information from Lady Detroit. Like these people crazy.
Exactly. Lady Detroit was the one in there talking about, oh, we should get their pages shut down.
My thing is, some people knew not to come.
Hell.
It was just them that was divulging the information for the free. Nobody asked for it. They was just giving
Exactly. It. And then on top of that, Chopper thought he was slick because he was in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was in the chat. And then he left the chat.
He told us that VS
and then
when
him back to the chat.
And he don't
right.
care.
And they was talking about VS in there too. But I tell you what you won't see in those chats. You won't see Goddess talking about it. You won't see Denaya talking about it. You won't see Flo talking about it. You won't see me talking about it. But you'll see almost everybody else, including Michelle.
Uh-huh.
Including Baby Delight.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany Black, Shammy, and Bree talking about VS. Posting
all of the
stuff about VS.
And we like, what they got to do with the people we going there? Hey,
exactly.
They was just coming, dropping it in the draws, okay, excluding Chopper.
Exactly.
Chopper was head honcho of it, and he was the one that don't trust Reed. Okay, it was like, oh, okay, I guess.
Exactly.
Like, they ain't did nothing to us, but like, yeah, for you to sit there and link up with that boy after he did that, like, you a fake dude.
Exactly. They in the chat talking about Rico.
Yeah.
We ain't even had no problem with Rico at the time, I don't think. But they was talking about him. They was talking about Bless Watkins.
Yeah. And it really was Chopper leading them checks. Because a lot of people were just like sitting in the background. It was Chopper, Shammy, and Tiffany doing all the fucking talking. All right. And
Oh no, not only that, Michelle too.
Oh yeah, Michelle.
Michelle too. That chick Michelle. Michelle too.
They might want to be quiet.
She was doing some talking too.
They might want to be quiet.
Right, exactly. And I've been saying this ever since last year. Like, yo, I really don't want to be in the beef sector. But if it clears me and the people that you accuse of name, I'll do it. I'll do it. But this is the thing. Again, Reed, if you feel as though that I hurt you in any way or I did anything to you, Reed, go to the police. Have them investigated. Bring up charges on me.
I'm just saying.
That's all. That's the only thing I gotta say. One thing I can say about Rita, when she said she was gonna go down there and file papers on niggas, she really went down there and filed papers on niggas. I'm gonna need you to get like Rita, since you can't keep her name out your mouth, and go down there to the Philadelphia PD and file papers.
Rita.
But you can't do that. Can you, Read? Because you would have to give up that channel information. You would have to give up that page. You would have to give up that page, and it will come back that you actually took old information that was already out here. The pictures, those pictures of my daughter, those Facebook pages, which you said on your own page that she hadn't been on there in a while, you validated me right there. I only had to play that part right there, and you said it on the live when I was live. When you got quiet and I started counting 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. When I started counting, you came back and said the information was deleted off of there. If the information is deleted off of there, how did I have time to be online, talk to everybody else, and do that at the same time?
She did that shit.
She did that. That's why she got quiet. You're not smarter than me. You're not smarter than me. Because even if you did go to the police, and even if you did file charges against me, and even if I was served with papers, guess what? You would still have to prove that. The burden of proof would not be on me. The only burden on me would be to prove that you're wrong, and I can clearly do that. You got to love the stuff that was put into place after 9/11. It made it very easy for authorities in the government and Google, who has double authorization, to get information even though it was deleted. Have you not watched the news lately? The guy that killed those people, you know how they caught him? Cell towers and video cam footage. Now, if they can catch this man with cell tower pings and video cam footage of him driving in the neighborhood, what you think they're going to do when you bring that case to them and they investigate and you get a lawyer and I get a lawyer? And you would have to show how I maliciously and willfully threatened your life and hacked you and everything else. You would have to prove that. And you can't prove that. That's why you was all on your page doing that line, crying, and testifying, trying to make the people believe. You really need to do what No Nonsense said. Prosecute me to the full extent of the law. Show the people how bad of a mother you say I am. I would never use any of my children to do anything malicious to anyone, on or offline, ever. And you know that. But you think you hurt my feelings by insinuating that I was a bad mother, insinuating all this other stuff?
You need to
You
get
didn't
some.
hurt my feelings.
Because if a roasting again could get you to make a page and lie like this, it's
Exactly.
pitiful. It's very pitiful.
Exactly. And that's what it is at the end of the day. Even when Kwani was talking to her back in the day, and in that video and stuff like that, she looked like she wanted to cry right there, all while she was trying to keep her teeth in her mouth. Girl, who you playing with, Chatters? Mrs. Chatters? Who you playing with? You need to be concerned about why you got patches of hair in your head that's missing. That's what you need to go down there and clear out that basement. They got all of that stuff that you sell to people that's been sitting in a musty, dirty ass basement. And we know it's got moisture in that motherfucker because on any given day, we can hear the pipes rumbling in your house. So you know it's moisture in there. That's what you need to be concerned with. Instead of you worrying about what Madam is doing and trying to pad charges on her, and the whole time you trying to do that, you praying to God that they won't hear this. In the background, bitch, who are you talking to? You're not talking to nobody. I'm not B-sector, but I can get with you. Trust and believe. I can get with you. But when I get off of here, I'm gonna just start posting stuff on my community feed. So watch out for that. Watch out for that. Flo, anything else that you want to say, honey? You have the floor. Please grace us. Grace us.
I want Reed get thick skin because she's doing a lot out of these roasts. Those roasts they stuck with her. You sitting up there with no teeth in your head, no hair on your head. Okay, if for a while we try to be cool with you, you, regardless of people putting out your information, your pictures, making you cry, making you want to leave YouTube and stuff.
She did leave.
Yeah, she left, and people had to say, "Hey, don't let nobody chase you away." Hell, I even said it. But girl, if I would have known who you really are, I would have said, "Girl, stay the hell away and hide in the closet with that face."
Hey, Flo, would you believe me if I told you that Goddess had sent her an email and told her to come back? The same person that she been talking about, the same person that she so-called herself dragging, was the same person that was giving her words of encouragement to come back when she had that camera slip.
But she need to stop using y'all for a crutch when she ain't got nothing to talk about.
Yeah, she really don't got nothing to talk about. That's the reason. That's the only reason why she even said in her live 10 hours ago, she said, "I don't even know why I'm addressing you anyway. If I'm so irrelevant, why are you addressing me at all? Why should my words carry any weight if I'm so irrelevant? Because I touched her. Because I touched your soul, bitch. That's why I touched your fucking soul. That's why. Irrelevant or not, I made you feel me.
And nobody finna drag her. Though is dragged over her. They gonna talk about her kids. They gonna we not gonna talk about your kids. We gonna talk about the real. All right. And that's what she don't like. But she need to grow up. She need to grow up and focus on her business.
She definitely did. She definitely did.
No.
I mean, it's just sad.
It's more to life than B-sector. Like, she gotta let that go. She gotta she making it her persona. It's not her persona.
Right. Her claim to fame is that she wrote a book and that she gets on here and spin narrative. She don't actually tell what happened. She kisses ass. How you gonna cuss somebody out and then kiss their ass?
But she's been doing
But you always talk about, oh, I'm alone. I'm up here on my own. Right. I'm up here on my own. But yet, every time you have a beef with me, you always bring up all the other motherfuckers that we have beef with that don't even beef with us no more. How you tried to get 7 to come after me and Goddess again, and 7 went over to her platform and made a video, and then she privated it, right? You think ain't nobody know about that? Ain't nobody, we just ain't say nothing because we don't care. We don't care. It wasn't a concern to us. She really ain't do nothing that she hasn't already done.
It don't hold no weight no more like she could have in the past. She don't hold weight
exactly.
like about her either. It's a lot of them that grow old and they're not even worth a drag.
Exactly.
Because they drag themselves. They get themselves locked up.
Honey, their whole life is a drag. Their whole life is a drag. Their whole life is a Violation Channel special movie.
And it's
like series. Like
it will all fall. We said it will all fall. We called out every single play. Now they want to act like the plays is some new tea. We told y'all already.
Right. She got up on there.
We already said
she got up on there. She got up on there and looked at that old Facebook page and said, "Oh, this is her most recent page, but she hasn't been on here in a while." And then proceeded to drag me and say that I used my daughter. You just said that my daughter hadn't been on that page, and that was the most recent page in a while. You said that out your own mouth. Read. Anybody smart enough would put that together and be like, "Wait a minute, hold on." The page that she said that I made was brand new. If it was brand new, all she had to do was, just like she did on my daughter's old page, was scroll down and see when the page was created or when she became a member on Facebook. But she stayed away from that on purpose, didn't you, Reed? You stayed away on that, because if you would have scrolled down on that page to see when that page was created, you would have popped yourself.
Exactly.
Right.
Probably was created.
Right. Exactly. You sitting up here talking about somebody.
Also, I like.
She's sitting up here talking about.
They stay using y'all family members, creating pages, putting their face on stuff. You stupid idiot! I wouldn't even came out and said about that, because you should offer it. No, and you are a part of one of the pages, one of those godless troll pages. Yeah, it's one of your pages, ho. You know that they've been using her kids, people, her family members. You idiot. You fucking ugly idiot. You're an idiot. You're a fucking real life idiot. Just dumb. I'm like, I wouldn't have even.
All you gotta do is dress it up and make it look like a pig. She said, and then look. She got excited, Flo. She got excited when she finally found me. It took her over 15 minutes to find something that had anything to do with me on my daughter's page.
She need an IEP and learn how to. She need to go get some classes.
Ain't that weird?
All right. It's a reason she don't come on here.
It took her all that time just to find that, and when she found something that actually remotely made a point about what she was saying, she found out that a bitch had a business. Where's the read? Where's the read? I told you that I was doing shit in my real life. You up there all that shit. Oh, you ain't doing this and you ain't doing that. All you doing is sitting on your ass and collecting checks every month. No, that's not what I'm doing. That's what you're doing. You're sitting on your ass collecting checks every month, because let's face it, those t-shirts ain't paying nobody's rent.
She the only one getting benefits from the government. The hell? She is the only one out here that relying on benefits from the government. She relying on them disability checks, okay? Mm-hmm. And she need to stop spending their money and let them get things, and stop spending it on t-shirt makers and shit.
You need to hire a cleaning service to come in every week and clean that goddamn house from head to toe.
It ain't her house to clean. We gotta add that.
Child. And then on top of that, she talked about, oh, and you had something to do with, and this person had something to do with this. I hope you have fun. Excuse me. I hope you have fun trying to connect the dots, connect me and Rita together, connect me and Tessie together, connect me and who else was that? Rico the Brat together, and whoever else you said. I hope you have fun. And then once you sit there and you lie enough, all those people that you said I had a connection to, we can file a lawsuit together jointly and sue you for defamation.
I'm weak.
Dummy. That's why I kept letting you just go ahead. That's why I'm not even mad. I want you to keep talking. That's why I went live and did commentary, and so I can rebuttal it, and I can also have evidence on my page that I can pull off my page anytime. So I can play it back to the authorities or whoever I gotta play it back to, and they can discern for themselves that you really a bunch of bullshit. How about that? Keep talking, Reed. Oh, I'm not going to address it no more. You can't address it no more because you ain't got no more evidence. Once you get some more tea, you're gonna be doing another live because you're gonna be so excited. You'd be like, oh yeah, I got her this time, and you ain't even get me just a few minutes ago. You ain't even get me together a few minutes ago. So play on, player. If this was back in the day in Philly and I got family in Philly. I keep telling you that. I got family in Philly.
Sweetheart, you need to relax on that Philly shit because you do not represent Philly.
You are not a representation of Philly. You ain't even an honorable mention of Philly. But see, it don't matter if it's back in the day or if it's now, because I live in Baltimore. And if you don't know, we always in the news. Always in the news on some fuck shit. It don't matter. What I'm saying to you is, you said I threatened you. You said I threatened you, but then you turn around talking about, oh yeah, if it was back in the day, I would do this, it would do that. Me and my sisters, me and my sister, If I threatened you, you just proved online that I'm not really a threat to you because you basically low key threatened me. Dummy.
You don't think.
Oh, just because you say if it was back in the day, oh, my sisters would have been out here swinging and banging. But you said I threatened you. If you're trying to paint yourself as the victim, why would you sit there and antagonize me like that? If you're the victim and I'm stalking you and harassing you.
She does not feel stalked or harassed. She's a liar. Because the people that really stalk her and harass her, she and she makes it a duty to tell people that they can't run her off nowhere. All right. So she's not stalked and she's not harassed. All right. She's not a victim.
Right. Right. 6 figure days. Unfortunately, it is a commonplace in Baltimore. Like we always in the news, but like it is what it is. You not gonna shake or rattle me. I seen who was in the chat. You think I care about that either? No, not really. I ain't got no issues with it.
Mind you, them motherfuckers ain't got shit going on.
You think I care?
They ain't got a damn thing going on. Matter of fact, hell, look at bro. If you look at some of them, they look real bad. They doing bad out here. It's sad.
Shit, only thing I would say, tell your homegirl to stay out my homegirl chat with her looking ass. That's about it. Other than that, I ain't even got no qualms with you. Be free. But Reed, that dog and pony show that you put on, it was pathetic. It was pathetic and it was worthless. And I can stay on my platform and talk as much as I want to about you, but I got stuff to do. You know, I actually got to do stuff in the house. I ain't got to, every couple of minutes, I ain't got to stop what I'm doing because this is happening.
And you know she ain't taking a shower.
Yeah. Girl, she ain't even put her teeth. And what's that stuff that they put them dentures in? She ain't even put her teeth in there. What is it?
So the cat.
Alka-Seltzer?
It looked like that too.
Alka-Seltzer. You ain't even put your teeth in Alka-Seltzer before you push live, did you, girl? You just went live. Girl, you ain't even slick your hair back or nothing, or even attempt to put on a wig or nothing, girl. You just woke up. You ain't put no rag on you. I would have been live as soon as you went live, but I had to, brush my teeth, wash my face. You know what I'm saying? I had to do all that first.
So the shower.
Go ahead, right?
So they don't
jump in and get me a hot soothing shower.
Hell nah.
Girl, you probably walking around your house right now in the same damn clothes you had on Wednesday. Child, girl, read who? Child, get out of here, girl. Do what no nonsense said. Call the police. Get you a lawyer. Press charges. And I promise you it's not going to turn out the way that you wanted to. Because I'm going to be able to prove that I have nothing to do with it. And I'm going to be able to vindicate me, Rico the Brat, Tessie,
I'm flabbergasted.
And Rita.
I'm flabbergasted that she hasn't even caught on that she's being trolled. And that just makes it 10 times more funnier.
No, she was getting mad in the chat because somebody dropped down in the chat was like, girl, you're being trolled. She got mad, and then somebody else kept somebody else kept saying something and stuff like that. She's like, I'm not being trolled. I know what I'm talking about. Girl, you was getting mad right now.
Like, how is it strangers that don't even come over here are telling you that you're getting trolled?
Child.
That YouTube investigations, they don't be over here and they telling you that you getting
exactly trolled. YouTube investigations has never been in my chat. I do not know that person. That, as far as I'm concerned, YouTube investigations is anonymous to me. I've never seen them, except for I seen them in other people's chats. But I ain't even seen them in my chat. And for them to come over there and like, girl, you being trolled. That girl ain't do that to you. That girl don't even be in the beef sector like that. That girl just put stuff on her shorts and put stuff on her platform and go about her business. That's what she do. Other than that, she don't talk about you. Yesterday, I posted roses and posted a message and said, buy something nice for yourself or do something nice for yourself because you deserve it. You can't do nothing like that on your platform, Reed, because your whole platform is built on breaking down Black men and Black women.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really want to be honest about it, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, nigga, don't mean that I'm cool with you. I still got that same energy. Let me just tell you that. But Ken Nola, you attacked his child first.
Yep, she sure did. And he be
you attacked his child first.
And she be trying to try to save face with Kiki when he dragged the crap out of her ass. But why you don't mustard?
And to be honest with you, he would have been less of a man if he didn't get up here and defend his daughter the way he did. You can't tell nobody how to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And that's some real, and I don't even like that nigga.
And that's why motherfucker respect him when he dragged her ass.
And I don't even like him.
She be poking and prying at people, and then when they real deal getting on her ass, she want to act confused.
But you won't get that same energy to Demi Did It.
Oh yeah,
you won't get that same energy to her mama.
Demi definitely said she was gonna beat your ass.
Okay, everybody heard that. But you ain't make no live about it, did you? You really can't make no live about Demi Did It, because regardless if you like that young lady or not, she out here doing the goddamn thing. I don't know Shorty. I ain't got no reason to sing her praises. I don't know Shorty. I just found out about her when all that other stuff was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But ain't nothing you can really say about her because she out here doing the goddamn thing. And she young. She a young girl doing the damn thing.
Ree need to get her life together.
Right. Because one thing about me, I ain't never been a fucking hater. If you doing the damn thing, I will give you that. Off top, I ain't never been a hater. And I ain't trying to be Shorty friend either. Period. I ain't trying to be none of their friends. But I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. But you ain't get out here and drag her. You ain't get out here and drag her mama. And her mama got on the platform with Rita. And that's where I got all that stuff from about your house being the scary house on the block. I got it from Demi Did It Mama.
Really? And she ain't say nothing.
And she ain't say nothing. What she did, she went live, right? Excuse me. What she did, she went live and started dragging Rita. But Rita wasn't going for it. She was like, Shorty, I really don't got nothing to say to you.
Mm-hmm. And she mad because Rita won't give her that attention.
Right. And she keep talking about, but this is the thing that I had an issue with. And Rita nailed it so many times. How are you going to talk about her autistic son and your son is autistic?
Mm-hmm. I never understood that neither.
And you wrote books about autism. But you're sitting out here talking about autistic children. Ain't nobody report her yet for that? Mm-mm. No, but because it's Rita and y'all don't like Rita, y'all ain't going to do that. Y'all not going to do it because y'all not going to do it mainly on the simple fact that it's an innocent child. Because that's all they all children. If they're innocent at the end of the day. And no one's child, even if I like you or not, no one's child deserves to be dragged and humiliated. Period. I kept the same position that I had for the last couple of years. You should never talk about anybody's child.
She should not talk about anybody's child at all because the people she fuck with, they are the kings of dragging kids.
Exactly. They do that. They do it for sport.
For sport, and said they won't ever stop.
But you want to sit here and you want to criticize me and you want to talk about me because I'm a big girl and I happen to have a real raspy voice and stuff like that. That don't bother me. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. You don't know what's going on in my life, regardless if I'm 100 pounds, 180 pounds, or 200 pounds, or 300 pounds. I'm damn sure smaller than Bree. And I got people in my real life that love me. That part. I ain't gotta go out here, like I said, with you and trick off with some 70-year-old man for his pension when he get it every first of the month.
At least you got your teeth.
I ain't gotta. Oh, no. This is what she said last year. She said, if I ever needed money, I can pawn a watch. What the fuck? That's it? That's all the nigga left you when he went to jail was a watch?
A watch?
A watch? And your son needs around the clock care? And you think all of that's going to take care of that with a watch? You are fucking stupid. And no, this video ain't monetized.
Why she need a watch?
This video ain't monetized at all because I know they going yellow sign the hell out of it. I ain't gonna get no ads on here. This one is for free. You stupid. I wouldn't even have fixed my lips as a woman coming from out the era that you coming out of. Whatever fix my lips to say, oh, if times get hard, all I'm upon is a watch. A watch. One watch.
I'm fake her.
You know how stupid you sound?
I thought she had this. Oh wait, remember when we caught her on selling them designers?
Damn.
She was selling them designers, them knockoff designers on that little website.
Yeah. She talking about, and oh, that's an old consignment store. It's an old consignment store. And then we touched her soul so much she had to get on her platform. See, Reed be making people think that she be trying to make people think that she ain't bothered when we be talking to her, but she really be bothered because the next thing you know, she got on there and showed a whole new website. This is my website right here. This is my business right here. Where was all that energy when you scrolled down and you actually found me and found out that I had a business and I had it ever since last year?
I'm weak.
Where was all that energy? Let's talk business. Now that the secret is out.
Coach bag, that shit was wilted. It was leaning to the side on the picture.
Hell. She couldn't even find no popsicle sticks to hold it up. I can't do it. That medieval jacket. This is Chanel.
That ain't no goddamn Chanel.
This is Chanel.
Brunel.
Girl, the fuck out of here. Them pointy toe shoes, girl. The girl, stop trying to sell people church shoes. You out here trying to sell people church. It's a consignment store. It's a consignment store.
Consignment store, bro. She trying to sell a thrift store.
Oh, bitch, how you feel? How you feel when you found out that I had a business and I don't advertise on the beef sector because I know how bitches is and I know that they'll try to get my business shut down or whatever the case is. But I'm so much of a motherfucking survivor hoe. Understand that. I'm so much of a motherfucking survivor hoe. Worst come to motherfucking worst, I'ma do what need to be done for mine without the help of any government assistance. As far as monetary, I'm gonna do what I need to be done for mine. So don't try to measure on here the type of mother I am, because you wouldn't even begin to imagine what I'm capable of doing when it comes to my kids.
Thanks.
You ever fix your mouth to insinuate that you know even an inch of anything that I've ever done for any of my children? And look, baby, I'm not even mad at you. I think it's cute.
And we know, listen here. We know everything she does for hers, though, because she online 24/7.
Chill.
She
online. Talking about, I don't want no cash app. No, damn well you be wanting somebody to cash app you, girl. You ain't making no money on them damn t-shirts, girl. Girl, you be having 1K in the chat and not even 1K people that bought a t-shirt from your raggedy ass. Stop the cap.
Her channel isn't monetized. I don't think.
Stop the cap. Stop. Even if her channel ain't monetized, if them people over there really mess with her like that, her shirt should be moving. You understand what I'm saying?
He's selling
her shirt should be moving. Her books should be moving, but it really ain't doing what it's doing because you exposed that last year by yourself. You said, "Well, my t-shirt business is hit and miss. It's hit and miss." Yeah. So if your t-shirt is hit and miss, why you getting on here talking about like you selling out and shit like that? Bitch, you ain't selling like you selling you selling. You doing business just like any other person that got a fucking business. I can't even sit up here and say that my shit rocking off like that, but I do sell shit. I do sell stuff, and even though people know that I got a business now, I would never advertise my stuff on.
Hell no, I don't
the beef sector.
Advertise myself.
Period. 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 I don't want money from nobody. I don't want money from nobody out there.
That's the devil's money. You sell them a product, they gonna come back later talk about they want their money back. Hell no, that's not the kind of clients I want.
Her channel is monetized and she posted her cash app, but she getting on here talking about, oh, and y'all always talking about cash apps. Oh shoot, her thing dropped off. All right, Flo. Well, just come back if you can or whatever the case is. But thank you for coming up here. I mean, it don't matter if her stuff is monetized or not. She just like everybody else out here. It's nothing special about Reed. She just like everybody else out here, everybody else on this beef sector, and everybody else in this world. We all just trying to make it. And that's what's really the real. Ain't nobody better than nobody else. Everybody got problems just like everybody else. Everybody go through stuff just like everybody else. Everybody have ups and downs just like everybody else. Everybody have you know what I'm saying? That shocks me too. Why? Why would it shock you?
Oh, she is my.
I've never been the type of person.
No money. What she gonna get? $100? That's all she about to get over there off of a monetized
if that's what she get, that's what she get. Look, I ain't Capital One. I ain't in her wallet. I only know what my wallet did. I only know that when I walk out my front door, I can go to a store and get what I want and get what I need to get for my house.
She need to ask you.
I don't put my business on here. Why would I sit there and put all my business on here?
But
why? So somebody that's vindictive, they can try to take food out my kids' mouths. Oh yeah, but what kind of mother am I though, right, Reed? Because she claimed her channel was just for advertising her business. Her channel, this is Reed's bread, and you understand what I'm saying. This is Reed's bread and butter. And I'm not even really talking about monetary gain. Because anybody that's a content creator, if you're not pulling in over 10,000 K, you really not making no money.
You making at least 100.
You really not making no money on here. And that's just pure truth. If you a small content creator and in the beef sector, you a small content creator, you're literally making cents on a dollar. The only time you really make money is if somebody watching your video and an ad come on and they click in that ad. That's the only time you get it. And super chats. Yeah, her super chat. But again, that's irrelevant to me. Why would I care about something that she's doing? I would expect her as a woman that has a child to do what she needs to do in order to provide for her child. She's not doing nothing extraordinary out of the ordinary that any other woman that cares about her kids would do. I'm not impressed. You don't know until you see somebody super chat her. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't watch Reed. I literally, when I say I don't watch Reed, I don't watch this lady. I don't watch this lady. I don't get on here. I don't brag and I don't boast or nothing like that. I'm just a regular person. I'm just trying to make it like everybody else. I don't have time to sit here and put people down. I don't. I'm all about elevating each other. It's bad enough that, you know, we get put down, especially if you're a black woman,
for way less. We work for way less. Her come on here.
We have more workloads and work for way less, and still gotta go home and be a mother to our kids, or fathers to our kids. If you're a minority, you want to know why we got into it with Reed? Because we talked about the object of her obsession, which is Fire Babe. Keep in mind, I don't like Fire Babe. I will always think this bitch is trash. And I say that respectfully. But right is right and wrong is wrong.
Yeah, she definitely
right is right and wrong is wrong. She betrayed Fire Babe. She betrayed that woman. And she put her in a predicament that she shouldn't have never been put in. Only because they had a falling out. And she's obsessed with that woman. Do this. Go over to Reed's other page and see how much stuff that she got dedicated to Five Babe. It's not on the channel that she was on. It's on the other channel, her backup channel. She got 2 channels that I know of. She probably got more than that.
The party line was dedicated to Five Babe. And they forget about the party line. Oh yeah. Why they forget about the party line? Because all them videos is gone.
I mean, but Rita B, that happens all the time. That happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? That happens all the time. We were on here and we got a stigma on us because we were mods for another person that everybody just happened to be going at the time. And then once we left that person, we still had that stigma on it. We still got that stigma on us to this day. Every day she talks about Five Babe, not once. One day she doesn't. She does talk about Five. It's obsessive. It's really obsessive, and it's really concerning for her to sit there and talk about that woman like that. Five Babe do what she do. I may not like her. I may not like some of the things that she's done. I may not like some of her viewpoints. But at the end of the day, Reed wronged that girl. I don't never want to be a friend. But right is right and wrong is wrong. That's one thing about me. I've always been fair, regardless if I liked you or not. It ain't about just because I come out and speak for another person doesn't mean that I want to be that person's friend or I want to become Babe Nation. I'll pass. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And she posted her daughter first. She always do that. She talked about my daughter first. She talked about Ken Nola's daughter first. And I don't like Ken. I don't talk to Ken.
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk to Ken.
No.
But she really did do that to that man. She really did do that to Five Babe.
And that was at the point where she was just trying to get
right
on bashing Ken with everybody else. Okay?
Right.
So that started off of her just trying to fit in. And she was trying to talk to him on the panel one time. And he told her no. He declined at talking to her. So since she been on his neck.
Mm-hmm. How many people has she turned on for no reason? Too many to count. It's been tons of people that she's turned off for no reason. She turned on us for no reason because she couldn't comprehend that the main topic of what we was talking about was colorism.
No, and because it was Five involved, she did not like that. She wants everybody to hate Five. Girl, go on with you grown as hell. You don't get to tell people who they like and dislike.
Right. And it wasn't me that was cordial with Five Babe because I let her know when she came up on my homegirl platform that she was trash. And she will always be trash to me. And that's just keeping it 100. However, she was cordial at the time with my homegirl. So I'm not going to jump and, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't like you, this, that, and the third. Shorty, you ain't that important to me. You don't make or break me. At the end of the day, all my bills still gonna get paid too, regardless if I'm pulling 1K in the chat or not. See, this is the problem that people have when they get on social media. They get caught up in the nostalgia of you got all these likes, you got all these followers, you got all this stuff. All of that stuff is great. That's a bonus. All of that stuff is great. I've never said anything was wrong with it. However, if you are not a person that can't get that, you have to have other options in your life where you can be able to provide for you and your family. Straight up, I told Five Babe let her go to the count and file papers on her, and she should have. She should have. Rightfully so, because Five Babe would have been right. She would have been in her right to do so. She shouldn't have filed no papers on. Well, I mean, I can't say that she shouldn't have filed no papers on VS, but She should have filed papers on Reed too. She should file papers on both of them.
Yeah,
that was messed up. Right, exactly. Okay. But that's my thing. People get so caught up in this social media stuff. People don't stop to think. Once those cameras go off, you have real life to deal with. Everybody, like I say, everybody
them get past their real life.
Everybody got problems. Nobody's out here perfect. Exactly. And you think for a moment, because Reed get on her platform and degrade me and question my motherhood, you have not, you couldn't even last 10 minutes in my shoes as a mother. You couldn't even last 10 minutes in there.
She wrong as hell for even involving your kids, especially when nobody even coming for her. Ain't nobody to her.
But the sad thing about it, when people dragged her kids, she uses her kids she uses her son to the advantage. She uses her son to claim victimhood. And you should never want to be in a position where a person has the impression that you're a victim. Because if you're a victim, you can get violated. Straight up. You should never put yourself in a position, man or woman, to allow people to think that you're a victim.
Facts, because then you got people that gonna prey on you.
Exactly.
Who they prey on her? They know that her kids is the go-to. So, but you know, she ain't got no sense herself. So she does what people do to her. And it ain't cool.
Just like I said, Reed can do what she want to do. I would suggest if she can prove that I had anything to do with that page and that I used my daughter to harm her maliciously in any way, she needs to contact a lawyer and she needs to go down to the Philadelphia PD. And by the time she do that, I promise you, by the time she do that, I'll already have a lawyer set up to defend myself. Because I'm going to defend myself. I'm not going to let no bald mouth, bald-headed bitch from Philly. No disrespect to Philly at all. Shout out to Philly. I got family there. But I refuse to let her or anybody take me away from my children. Then that's when it becomes personal.
But madam, you also have to look at it like this, because she's a little slow. Okay, she's a little slow. So you know, she might, you know, a lot of people that got little intellectual disabilities, all they know how to do is manipulate. Okay, they don't know how to take problems head on. They like to manipulate and toy at people's heartstrings and stuff, because that's how they survive. So I in a sense, like when I figured it out, I figured out that she does have intellectual disabilities herself, which probably might be genetic. All right. And she doesn't know how to express something that she dislikes in a proper way, in an adult-like way. So she does these things where she likes attention. She want to be front and center on the stage.
She likes to antagonize people.
Yeah, and then be manipulative, underhanded, you know, and try to
right. And then as soon as somebody respond back to her, oh my God, oh my God, oh, you really love me. How could I listen to me? Listen to me, Reed. I'm being honest with you. This is not no drag. I'm being straight up honest with you, 100. You are a 50-something-year-old woman living with your mother. Let me explain. There's nothing wrong with living with your parents. Times is hard out here. Inflation is kicking everybody's ass. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Well, most people.
You should not be living with your mama. I'm sorry.
Most people. It is what it is. You a 50-something-year-old woman living with your mama and your son. You a hoarder. You done lost all your teeth. And you said it was because of cigarettes. That's a goddamn lie. Unless you was smoking 10 cigarettes at one time, you should have cancer. Straight up. Ain't no cigarettes gonna make your teeth fall out like that. Either you was on them drugs, either you was on some substances, allegedly, or somebody in Philly knocked them motherfuckers out because you don't know how to shut up. Or you got a medical health condition. That is the only way. And you get up on here, and as much as you yell and scream and sound like a cat is being strangled, the only thing that you really looking for at the end of the day, you're looking for validation, and you looking for somebody to just sit there and listen to you. Because let me tell you why. One of the main factors of why you get up on here all day is because you really can't cope with your son having autism.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't me being disrespectful to you.
It's a distraction.
I'm just keeping it 100.
Nah, you talking real
It's
fast.
a distraction.
Instead of roasting her, she needs to be read for her life.
I can say that because I have family members that have sons with autism and on all different types of spectrums.
My aunt,
it is not an easy thing.
My aunt has a son autistic. She's in her 60s, but he's 32. She still take care of him, and she's very lonely. She gets very lonely. She says that he gets like how some people, they don't want to deal with it, so like they'll ostracize that family member got a disability, so they ostracize her too because he can't have the loud music. So it's just an event. They don't
they have certain triggers. They have certain triggers that you need to be aware of, and everyone is different. No one is the same. But the thing is about that, instead of you trying to help yourself and your son and get help for yourself and your son, they have programs out here that will help parents cope with their child having disabilities and autism. I know for sure they have it in Philadelphia.
She should be taking them to the zoo, out on day trips, not
do sensory things with him. And that's the crazy thing about it, Flo, because they got on Rita, and she came out here and she openly admitted that she didn't know that her son had autism until she went and got him tested. And ever since then, she's been doing everything in her power to be able to give that boy a better life.
And I will give it to Rita because she definitely takes her kids outside to the park and stuff like that.
Definitely do that.
You can definitely.
No matter if you no matter if you like her or you don't. When Rita was at her lowest, I ain't like Rita either. Me and Rita beefed constantly. Rita didn't threaten to beat my ass and all of that. I didn't threaten to beat Rita ass and all of that. And then at the end of the day, that really don't make sense because we in the same, we in Baltimore together. Baltimore is small. We go and run into each other.
And also, y'all don't need to be fighting because it's just YouTube. Y'all don't need to
it's just YouTube. But this was the thing that I was trying to get through to Rita for the last couple of years. We wasn't never the problem for Rita. Rita said this out her own mouth. And if you don't believe me, you can go confirm this and ask her yourself. Rita never gave us a chance. Rita went based off of what other people was saying about us. Me and Rita could have been cool. Rita just never gave nobody a chance. She never gave me and Goddess a chance to even show her our character as people.
It's hard to when you got people like Reed instigating and trying to play victimhood and bring people to her side to listen to her lies.
Right.
It's just
Right. Has Rita done things that was not favorable to a lot of people? Of course she has. And she openly admits that. And the one thing, if anybody ever went through sobriety, that had sobriety, and then went through addiction, whether it be drugs or alcohol, they will tell you the first step is admitting your wrongs.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. The first step is admitting that your wrongs and confessing to it. That don't mean that you got to be out here and apologize every day to everybody that you done wrong. You can't do that. You'll spend the rest of your life trying to make up. But what she did do, she came to the full. What you say?
I said, oh no, I said, yeah, Rita real on that, but Rita ain't like that. She ain't admitting to nothing. She does.
No, she's not admitting to nothing. She's a victim. She look, she's either a victim or somebody's obsessed with her. You have nothing in your life that is appealing to me.
Nothing.
First of all, I got a one up on you. I got my own place. And that's not a drag, Reed. That's not a drag at all. I got my own place.
I'm sure your refrigerator.
I pay my own bills. My refrigerator and my freezer is well stocked.
Mm-hmm.
I can turn my lights on when I need to.
And people don't
and everything else.
Madam Children.
I'm not jealous of you. I don't want to be you. It's not a drag. I'm not dragging. I'm being so serious right now. It's not a drag. I'm not trying to drag you, Reed. But the reality of it is, the moment that you got out here and tried to give people the impression that I was a bad mother and you don't know nothing about me, you don't even know how I physically look from the neck down. And the best thing that you can come up with is that, oh, I'm fat and I got a raspy voice and I got broad shoulders.
And she sound like Sylvester the cat.
And guess what? A nigga will still bend me the fuck over too.
Because you definitely had a baby.
Okay. I got a whole 8.5-month old son. A nigga will still bend me the fuck over.
Reed, you better listen. Like, she got a whole new baby. So don't ever think that ain't
Don't ever think that big bitch, even Burger Brie is somebody out here for everybody. It's some men out here that would love nothing but to lick love handles.
Not her love handles.
Well, yeah. But yeah, I mean, but yeah. But still, it's somebody out here for everybody. It's not about what you have. And I'm going to use this quote, and this is one of the realest quotes, and it's from Bob Marley. Your true wealth is in how you treat people. I'm going to treat people how I want to be treated. But understand, don't get it fucked up. If you come at me sideways, I'm going to give it to you sideways.
Mm-hmm.
But I will respect you as a person, because everybody deserves respect and everybody deserves dignity. But let's also acknowledge, respect is not automatically given. You have to earn it. Where I come from, it's not given to you. You have to earn that.
You have
to earn it in your actions, and you have to earn that in your deeds.
Mm-hmm.
We can't just go off of word of mouth and like, yeah, I'll ride with you in this, that, and the third. That's how a lot of motherfuckers be ending up in situations, putting their faith into somebody that say, oh, I'm going to be there. Always have a backup plan.
That's fact.
Always have a backup plan. Don't never think that you comfortable in your situation, because your situation can change at the drop of a hat.
But hold up, man. I realize that some people, they get there and some people not. Like Reed, somebody like her, she lost. She sit up there, all she talk about is beef sector. All right. She not thinking, not consuming herself with things that are educational, shit that could expand her mind, expand her business. You never really hear her talking about
Right.
expanding her for somebody that advertises on YouTube. She doesn't really talk about expanding her business. You never really see a changed mindset with her. Like, hell, even the people that she commentates on,
Right.
they grow a little bit. You be seeing a little bit growth through them and stuff. But with her, like, she's
Right.
stagnant. She's still stuck in doing things
Yeah.
how she in 2018, 2019. All right. She's not getting
Right.
with too accessible. All right. When you too accessible, everybody knows everything that's going on with you. So now everybody knows your life, your story. You sit up here and make lies on people when you don't know nothing
Right.
about it at all.
But see, that's the thing. If you really secure in yourself, if you really have that self-love and that self-determination, ain't nobody in this world that can tell you nothing that you don't already know about yourself.
And that's
Even
the
if they do hit it on it, even if a person do hit it on the head, you should never let your disadvantage define you as a person. You should always want to strive to do better and be better.
But why when you know how much energy is gonna take? Because you know they say like negative energy don't take much energy, and positive
Yeah, of
energy,
course.
like
Yeah.
it's gonna take her a lot more to grasp onto something positive and look at it positively than for her to just come out here and be negative and say anything. Like these people say
Right. Right. But
anything.
I know one thing for certain, two things for sure. If YouTube ever shut the beef sector down, you in trouble, girl. You in trouble. Molly, you in danger. If YouTube decide tomorrow it's too much stuff that's going on in the beef sector, people are actually getting hurt in real life, and they shut this motherfucker down, you gonna be in trouble because you ain't got a backup plan. Only thing you got as a backup plan is an old rusty ass watch that you probably got tossed in the corner somewhere underneath a pile of clothes and some cardboard boxes, bitch. You in trouble. You hear me? You in
Oh,
trouble.
I
Cause
think go work at the flea market or something. You like straight out. Hell, I think she get a check for real. If you really want to be honest, because I think she
well, I
got.
mean, according to what was said on a couple of other platforms, all of them probably do. But then again, I really don't care about that because it ain't me. Obviously, somebody ain't managing the money right when you got rumbling pipes and sunken in ceilings, and your refrigerator look like it ain't been replaced since 1959.
It's yellow. Oh my god.
And let's not forget when she had that camera slip. Shout out to Ness No Mess. She edited the video and broke it down so perfectly, even to the roaches that was crawling on her wall when she ran in the other room to get that nappy ass wig that she obviously
I'm so like
apparently have been combed.
I really listen. Like I just never can wrap my fingers around how she came live and didn't put the wig on first. Like you supposed to put the wig on first, then come live.
Right.
How you come on and see you talking all that shit behind that camera, and then that what happened. But now you saying you don't like when people,
Right.
but you like up on people.
Yeah. And I mean the thing about it, regardless of how you look, it's gonna be a lot of people that people ain't going that was gonna think that okay, Rita B. It's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna think that you not attractive. Like I said, everybody got their preference. However, understand, read ugly ass to get bent over too. because allegedly she got a 70-year-old that don't mind tricking off on her.
I thought
and that's fine. That's her business. Tyrone, that's his name?
The one in
I
jail.
don't know, girl. I don't know. But the thing about that is I'm a fair person. I've always been a fair person, regardless of who my association or YouTube ship is with. I've always been a fair person, regardless if I like you or not. And Reed, I actually supported you when you actually came out and your first channel was the best that I got. I actually supported you as a subscriber. That's what you're not telling people. It wasn't that I clicked up with Goddess and I just was like, oh yeah, we going to attack Reed. No, I was actually a supporter of yours when you was the best that I got. I came back to your channel after you had your camera slip and Kwani embarrassed you. Well, she really ain't embarrassed you because Kwani is kind of like a stern person, so the way she talk is stern. And she just made you look real stupid. Why you keep saying 70 years old? She claimed both of them, her kids, are by the same man.
No, she's tricking. Like she be having multiple boyfriends and stuff. You know how she.
Have you ever watched Reed? She got on her own platform and said that she got jail boos.
And then she be playing with her
regardless of what the paternity is with her kids.
She said she be playing with her cootie cat when he on the phone.
She said all of that. You missed that? I'm merely basing my opinion off of what she said out of her own mouth.
And these ones that be the same one to be shaming you, but up in hotel rooms, doing things.
Right. She talking about me and how, and madam, I first remember her from the party line. The party line. Well, I wasn't around. I was around, but I was in a different sector when the party line was going on.
She used to have me up on her party line almost every Friday night. And then, a lot of the conversation was Fire Babe. All right, she wanted to know everything about Fire Babe, talking to me.
And y'all wonder why that girl. You wonder why that girl on these YouTube streets like she got a big old ego like Tony Montana.
Okay.
Y'all been hyping this girl up over the years. Y'all created this monster. Fire Babe, you can't really get mad at how she turned out. Y'all done stroked this girl ego so much. That is the end result. What you see today is the end result. Because y'all motherfuckers are so either jealous or just hateful or spiteful people that y'all talked about this girl and talked about this girl and talked about this girl. And we all know what it is in the information age and the internet age. If a motherfucker ain't talking about you, you really ain't. You know? Y'all created that monster. So if y'all was talking about Fire Babe all the way back in the party line, y'all can't really fault her for how she turned out to be. Why she get on her platform and think that she's one of the baddest bitches in the beat set.
It was Natasha and it was it with Natalie?
Straight up. And I'm just being honest with you.
It was the best that I got in Natasha. And they used to run the party line. You had to call the line in or whatever, and they want to interview you or whatever. They would have me up on the party line and stuff. And it was just, of course, Fire Babe. Like, this been going on for a long time. All right, but people don't want to talk about it. They forget or they won't.
Who would be jealous of Reed and QB? Well, look, I don't know who would be jealous of her. I just know, I can only speak for myself. I know that I'm not jealous of her because I know what I got and I know what I'm capable of. I can only speak for myself. Flo, it was QB too. He's saying QB was on the party line too.
Oh yeah, I think sometimes, but I won't on the party line with QB at the time.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, look, you can't blame these people for the personas that they have adopted now, because so many people talk about them. You can't help but to get sort of like a God complex.
They not in the reality, like they gone from reality.
If it was vice versa, you'll probably be the same. You know what I'm saying? We all anonymous on here, really.
They getting virtual read, like she all everything
Yeah.
be said YouTube. She don't really have much else going on other than YouTube.
She don't have nothing else going on. When has she ever talked about her struggles with her daily life or what she go through with her son with autism? What I mean, except for her doing that little book reading when she had 10 people in the chat, and that I find it really crazy that she always talking about numbers, because that's what a person will tell you who they are if you sit there and listen to them long enough. The only thing that she care about is numbers.
Yeah, and that's why she been mad at people, because they get more than her, or they're not promoting her. She just like,
or if she think that they not getting more to her. But Reed is never came over to my channel. That's why I say every time she used to say, "Oh, you ain't pulling no numbers." Yeah, I'm not pulling numbers in the beef sector. You absolutely right about that. But if you was to go look at my channel, my highest viewed video is 39K, and you ain't never seen that.
she hasn't.
I'm just being honest. I don't have to prove. I'm so comfortable. I'm so comfortable where I'm at right now. I don't have to get out here and make people believe that I'm this and I'm that. Either you gonna like me or you not. These are the most numbers she's ever got on YouTube. That's true. This is the most attention that she's ever got on YouTube as well. Like I said,
hey, congratulations to her. I hope it's worth it though.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I hope you got some longevity in it.
she gotta keep challenging herself, but the quota is 1.2 K if you're gonna get it.
Right. That is the quota. That's what they say.
That's the quota.
That's what they say, that the quota is 1.2K. I mean, if it makes you feel better, I helped you get a couple of pennies on your I helped you get a couple of pennies on your AdSense this month. So you're welcome.
Oh, yeah, girl, you better hit that quota.
We have really over-dragged Reed. It's nothing else that you can really say about her. What is she doing to better herself? What new projects do she got coming out? What new exciting advertisements do she have coming out, instead of just putting clickbait titles on videos and then showing her shirts? What else do Reed got?
I hope she's not pre-printing these shirts. I hope that it's made to order, because I don't. She needs to start recycling. She needs to keep that recycling going. But I really hope that it's made to order.
That's Rita B said. That's why I said she never wanted monetized nothing. Well, I mean, yeah. Look, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Only thing I know is that you out here losing right now. You looking bad. You had the people hyped up in the chat, and that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to engage the people. You're supposed to keep the people engaged in your commentary or whatever the case is, and stuff like that. And you was getting laughing emojis by people that don't even know me. I don't even know these people either.
Mm-hmm.
Do you honestly think that I'm gonna cry at night because you tried to drag me? That's why I lost all respect for her. Would you want to purchase anything from a person like that? Probably not.
No,
Probably
not really. That's why I'm saying what business she mixing her business with beef? Like, come on.
Girl, she took a slight pause when she scrolled down and seen that I had a bit. She's like, "Oh, and you got a business too? What you thought I was sitting on my ass collecting checks every month? You really thought that?"
I keep trying to tell her that she needs to stop getting from her information. They're weak. They're weak. They don't get the information correct. They be making stuff up to make her look stupid.
Right.
And what did
And
she do?
the thing is, I hope she didn't pay for that information. Like, you really didn't do anything to me. The information, the pictures of my daughter, all of that stuff, Seven did that.
Mm-hmm.
The pictures of Tony, you talking about Tony. That was already out here, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm. And it be the
All
people
of that was out here. You late.
that do that, and they love playing with her, and that's why I keep telling her to stop and just shut the hell up, because she looks stupid as fuck.
She do look stupid. You looked real stupid on your platform. All of that stuff been out.
I be trying
That was the reason. That was the reason why me and my homegirl came out and had to do what we did to Seven.
Mm-mm.
Because she doxed my daughter.
Hell nah. Mm-mm. Yeah, but
you don't know this.
These people don't really fuck with her. Like she
really didn't. She really didn't dox
like
me though.
Liquor. This bitch act like a window liquor. You just thirsty for friends. Stop being thirsty, girl. Cause
right, she really didn't do nothing.
It be false. It be false, and I be like, Reed, Reed, cause I ain't had no problem with you till you started lying and shit. So I be like, Reed, they giving you fake shit, and you would purposely ignore it. You heifer. You would purposely ignore it because you like attention. For real.
Right.
You really
and she said
like attention.
Right. And she said, this is what she said. She said, "Oh, I know what I'm doing. I knew she was going to respond because a hit dog going to holler." Every time, newsflash, when a person respond, it ain't always because a dog got hit. It's because they want to defend themselves, because they don't want to get the narrative that a person has a certain way about them. Why you think I went live?
Intellectually disabled person. Like, we know you slow, girl.
Why you think I went live? Why you went live? And I was doing commentary while you was sitting up there lying to the people. You was up there gooping the girls, and everybody in there, everybody in the chat was having a good old laugh, and oh yeah, and you need to do this and get her locked up and stuff like that. That just speaks to the mentality of our people and how much we've been programmed and raped and pillaged mentally.
I don't even think she made it past the
because they get enjoyment out of a what you saying?
I don't even think she made it past the 7th grade, to be honest, to even understand. She can't barely understand colorism. So you think she gonna understand?
She couldn't understand colorism at all. Only thing she heard was Five Babe name, and she went off. Only thing she heard was Five Babe name, and she went off. I'm not worried about that. That was never a Rita B. I'm not worried about that. I'm not even. I just want to let her know, whichever way that she decides to go, I'm fully prepared to defend myself.
Rita, you know she get a check. I know
all that was.
She get a check. That woman is intellectually disabled. That's why I don't feel right arguing with her. It feel like, nah, she just a little slow. Like, because I told you, like, these people playing with you, they playing in your face. You know they playing in your face, but you so thirsty to be in a mix that you don't stand on your own. Like you say, you need Chopper. That nigga get his information from what's it called? Staterecords.org. This shit's $14.95. You get a 4-day free trial. Like, and the information don't be current. It be very backdated.
Right.
All the information. So when you come out with it, it be backdated. Anything
Right.
you say about Kiki, backdated because it came from where? Me.
Right.
You don't put out nothing.
No,
It's all
I gotta admit.
backdated.
I gotta admit though, she took me out when she said that the current Facebook page that was my daughter's, she hadn't been there on a while. She hadn't been there for a while, and then proceeded to say that I wasn't nowhere on her page, and it took her over 15 minutes to find something of me on my daughter's page.
Not she wearing a
That tells you right there. Right, that tells you right there how intellectually disadvantaged she is.
I believe
She was so hyped. Girl, she was so hyped like a kid in a candy store to go live and expose me. Expose me. She didn't even take time before she pushed the live button to look over the pages and set it up so she could give a proper presentation. You can tell right there that she's intellectually challenged. She just on go all the time. She on go. She on go. For real.
I really do think she can.
She on go. She was just on go. She was so yo. I'm trying to tell you, this bitch probably her asshole probably tangled when she pushed that live button. You hear what I'm saying? She was so excited. That's why I was surprised that the channel was monetized. She can hide that t-shirt money. How can she hide that YouTube money? Well, this is
somebody else's name.
She probably got it in somebody else's name. She would have to have it in somebody else's name that don't receive funds.
She talked like she only hear out one side of her ear, and that's a fact. Right? I know it's something wrong. Cause you visually,
no, she do.
Like,
I think she do wear a hearing aid. I think she do wear a hearing aid because in That's No Mess video, I think she said something about a hearing aid.
Yeah, she has to. Like.
Yeah, like for real. Like she was so excited. I was like, you could hear the excitement in her voice. She thought she had it. She really thought she had one. And then when she found out I was live, she started getting mad, talking about I ain't being trolled. And then somebody dropped down the person name that you said earlier. They dropped down and said, you being trolled. And she was. That's why she could never take me and bring me up on charges, because she know if they fully investigate and trace that page, she'll know that it'll never come back to me and my daughter. She did admit that QB's spilled that tea. She ain't had no choice. How could she disprove him?
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't know QB. I've only heard about him. I've heard about some of the things that he's done, and I've seen him in action here and there. I don't know him, but how could she disprove him? She had to admit that. That's the thing about Reed. Reed is very easy to read. No point intended. She's very easy to read because, like I said, if you sit there and listen to her long enough, she tells on herself.
Mm-hmm.
She contradicts herself. I meant to say she didn't admit that. Oh, she didn't admit it. Okay, all right. So, I mean, but still, she is an easy read. If you observe people, you'll understand what I'm talking about. You know, she's an easy read. She will sit there and say one thing and totally forget that she said it 5 minutes ago, just like she did on her live, and validate the person that she dragging, like she did me on her live. She gonna ask the
But I
chat.
thought
You gonna
you
ask the chat.
guys
That's another
were
thing. You gonna
irrelevant.
ask the
Like,
chat.
how would she know what your daughter's name is and what she looks like, anyways? If you're irrelevant, how
Right.
would
How
she
would
know
she know what
that?
my daughter's name is?
I'm just saying, like, how you know that? How you
How would
know
she
their
know what
full
my daughter's
names
name
and
is?
stuff? That's because somebody passing you information, you idiot. I told you stop
Somebody
taking
passed
that.
you old information.
Told that hoe stop taking that information. She keep taking information from them. Each time you do it, I'm gonna come out here and say you a dumbass. You
And I don't
one
understand
dumbass.
why old boy would have an axe to ground with us. He was summoned to come here and hang out and try to get underneath of my homegirl.
Mm-hmm.
He was summoned to do that. He didn't do that because he personally had anything against me and Goddess. He did that because he was told to.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. Because other than that, ain't nobody had no problem with Chopper. Last time
Exactly.
I checked, he was beefing with Dirty Feet.
Mm-hmm.
So what issue did he really have? Only for him to get on his platform and lie about it.
Yeah,
Then for
he
me to
lied
start
about it.
posting all the right. Then for me to start posting the stuff in my community feed, because all you gotta do is really scroll down my community feed from last year. I'll give you a timeline from April of last year to about May of last year. I got it all on my community feed. But see, that's the same thing as saying if you want niggas to know something, put it in a book, because niggas don't read.
Mm-hmm.
Because niggas just so wrapped up in, oh, it's drama, it's dragging, it's gagging. And you don't even want, at that point, you even abandon the idea or the notion of even knowing the truth. So you just go with what you being told. You blindly follow. That's not my fault because you blindly follow, but I'm not going to sit here and lay down and have someone validate me because they really got low self-esteem on top of their mental issues. I bet you Reed don't even like looking at herself in the mirror. No, again, that's not no drag. Madam, how did this start back up? Okay, so this is what happened. Last year, before the year ended, me and her had words. And she was talking about my daughter. She never said that she wasn't. If you notice in that video that she made, either one of them, she never said that she didn't say anything about my daughter. So clearly she had said something about my daughter. I'm not subscribed to read my iPad Explorer. Okay, so basically she had said some things about my daughter. It was real quick and real cute. And I didn't catch on to it at first. It was brought to my attention that she had said something about my daughter. Now, everybody know me. I don't go after people's kids. I've never been known to go after people's children. But in her case, I was just feeling it yesterday. I had went live and it was on some old other stuff. And my homegirl Goddess got up there and, my homegirl Goddess, we started talking about different people and Reed's name came up. And I drugged the shit out of her. And I said, fuck you, fuck your mother, and fuck your son. That's what I said. And she got triggered off of that, even though she talked about my daughter first. She brought children into it the moment that I found out that she talked about my daughter. And the only thing that you could really say about me or my daughter is that we big girls. But you can't say a bitch ugly though. You can comment on my waistline all you want and my broad shoulders and my daughter's thickness and my thickness. But you can't say that neither one of us is ugly, really. Imagine that. So that's what she did. She got on her platform and called my daughter a big bad built body bitch or something like that. And I responded. I just didn't respond when she said it because I didn't know about it because, again, I don't watch Reed. I don't watch her. So how would I have known that she would have said anything about my daughter? Makes sense, don't it? I mean, it don't. At the end of the day, stuff like that, you gotta understand. It's 2023. We have so many changes and stuff that's going on now today. You know what I'm saying? The you know, the LGBTQ plus community is coming out and they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Black women are getting a little bit more respect than we usually get. You know what I'm saying? I mean, times change. I have 3 children. You know, so, but yeah, that don't bother me. I got over that when I was in high school. So you calling me fat? Bitch, at least I can pay for my food. Cause a bitch gotta eat. And a son. Yeah, I have 3 kids. Yeah. So
man, her whole bottom of
how's
her
that a
mouth
read?
is sunken in. Okay? Her face is deformed.
Girl, if she take her teeth out. If
and
she take her
it
teeth out,
deflates.
her jawline deflates. Bitch, you can never talk about me. Like, bitch, if you take your teeth out, your shit will cave in. Nigga, it just becomes like a sheet over your jaw, bitch. You can't talk about me behind that. Bitch, I can always
She can't talk about nobody out here. That she be deflating like a balloon at the
I can always lose the weight, bitch, but can you get back your original enamel? Can you get back your original enamel? I'm not talking about veneers. I'm not talking about dentures. I'm talking about the original enamel that you was born with. Can you get that back? Oh, all right. Shit, I can lose this weight and donate the fat to help somebody else that need it. How about that?
She don't leave people alone, bruh. Cause her whole bottom.
I can save lives, but Chill. I can save lives, but you still can't save them that motherfucking enamel that you lost. How you gonna sit there and read me?
They be real nice to her too. They don't even be going hard and mentioning how her whole bottom cheek go in. Like, come on.
Right. Hey Zion. Right,
stop talking about people.
And another thing, people are so it's a thing about people out there and stuff like that, and they tell you that it's not always what it seems. But that's another live for another day. I'm not even gonna get into that because that's not even worth my time, and I don't want you to ever think that you touched me in any type of way, because you definitely don't. But what I'm gonna say to you, Reed, is that you need to get some help or some stronger drugs. They need to change or lower or increase your medication, because you have a real excessive need to be validated. Your self-esteem is shit. Your looks are shit. You're in a situation. You're in a situation that you can't really handle because you're dealing with your own mental issues. You really need to go and seek help and have somebody help you, because girl, one day
she need adult protection services to get involved at this point.
You just, I mean, you just go like for real, Reed. And I'm, again, this is not a drag. This is me being serious. You really need to go get help. You have very low self-esteem. I don't know what happened to you. I don't know who did it to you, but I sure didn't do it to you. You have very low self-esteem. You don't value yourself, and you don't practice self-love on yourself. And it shows every time you push live how envious you are of other people that you don't even know. It says MSK called Adult Protective Services on Demetria. Of course you would, being that you up to call. Okay,
what the fuck?
I'm not trying to be rude, but I just, yeah, I'll pass. Yeah, but Reed, you get some help, baby. Get some help. You was saying, you know what probably might happen to you, and this is no lie. You're gonna keep being in these streets, and you're gonna keep being in these streets, and you're gonna find somebody that actually live in Philadelphia, and you're gonna try that same bullshit with somebody that live close to you. And you know what I'm saying?
Rita, I'm trying to figure out, like, that was so laugh, like, what?
That's so random. I just don't. I just respectfully, like, I ain't even trying to be funny for real. I'm not even trying to be funny, but I'm just like, what? Okay. But yeah, Reed, you really need to stop doing what you're doing to people on social media, because as we know, everybody on social media ain't mentally stable or fit. Okay, and you gonna go off on somebody one day, and they gonna be like that old astronaut bitch that wore a diaper to drive 1,600 miles to do something to you. Now, I don't want nothing to happen to you. I have to be honest and say that. You have to believe me when I say that. But at the rate that you're going and the way that you antagonize people and talk about their kids, everybody that's close to you ain't going to tolerate that.
Mm-mm.
You understand what I'm saying? It ain't about where you come from. It's about what you do. You should never let where you come from define what you are. You act accordingly, no matter where you go. No matter if it's East Coast, West Coast, or international, you act accordingly. And I just don't want you to be caught in a situation where somebody tear your ass up. I mean, at the end of the day, you really ain't got to worry about them knocking your teeth out, because all them bitches already gone anyway. And you ain't got to worry about them pulling your hair out, because you losing that every time you wake up. You got to sweep hair off of your motherfucking pillow, bitch. So, Reed, I say this with love. Just go about your business, shorty. You ain't gonna talk about it no more. That's fine. But anytime I feel like it, because when I want to jump back into the beef sector, because this is the beef sector, I will drag the fuck out you. Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna get no promises for me. You just gonna stay silent. You can go on your platform and tell them, oh, I'm paying her dust. You was paying me dust before, but you just came out of retirement. You were just so excited. You had to push that that live button before you even washed your motherfucking face this morning. You beat me to the live button, bitch. I was just getting out the shower. I had to dry off and put lotion on.
I saw Madam name up there. I'm like, what the hell? Madam ain't even on here. Wait, hold up.
I don't even be in this. Anybody that watch my channel know that I don't be on the beef. I don't be in the beef sector.
Yeah,
like I only come in the beef sector when I have to speak my piece. I speak my piece and I go about my business.
I've been watching them get arrested and shit because these people that
you talking about Tremont?
Oh yeah, all of them. They over there getting arrested. Big Baker Bree getting stalked down at the seafood spot. Listen.
Child, if I was Bree, my ass would have walked up to the car. How you doing? You want close up? You want me twirl around for you real quick?
She won't worry about
get them
that. She
motherfuckers
was trying to get to that plate. She was on their way to that plate.
Child.
She was about to eat it before she pulled off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really into the dragon Rita beat. Like I'm really not. I'm really cool as fuck. Like I really am. I was just gonna ask how did all this start? Well, I mean, I responded to something that Reed said at the end of last year, and it just came to my attention, and I responded. And I touched her soul, and she hurried up and created a page or reached out to Chop or anybody that would listen, and they helped her create this fake page. And then they took old information that Seven already put out here when we was beefing and just applied that to the fake page that they made. And she got over on her platform and tried to say that I had hacked her page, even though everybody know with common sense, unless you got it programmed to your phone to just accept it and open up a page, when you log on, there's a 2-step verification. You just came on about Lady Detroit, not her. Right. So in the midst of me saying something about Lady Detroit, you know, Goddess got up on there. Me and Goddess was chopping it up, and you know how we do. You know, we talk our shit. And Reed's name came up, and I said, "Yeah, Reed, I heard that you talked about my daughter. So fuck your son." Is what I said. And I'm still saying it because I'm not saying it with malicious intent. There's nothing malicious about that. I'm just getting my lick back. That's all. No maliciousness in it. No, I want to hurt you or hurt your family or anything. But you talked about my daughter first. So fuck your son. Fuck your son. Fuck his sperm. Fuck his children that he gonna have. Fuck his children's children and his children's children. I don't play about my kids, Reed. So how now you're I Spy computer guy too? Exactly. And I've never been known for that. I've been known as the information desk. Yes, I do. I have a talent to acquire information. But I've never been a hacker. I've never hacked into anybody's stuff. I'm not that technologically savvy to hack into anyone's stuff. And rightfully so, if she talked about your baby. Yeah. What you thought I was just gonna sit here and cry and shit like this but you know what it really was though? Because I seen that VS was in the chat when she was over there calling herself dragging me. She was putting on for VS. She was putting on for her, but that's cool too. like I said, it is what it is. If everybody got a chuckle and a laugh out of it at the end of the day, I got a chuckle and a laugh out of it too, and I'm still dragging you. Oh, no one love their kids no more than the next one. Exactly. And I've always been an advocate for not talking about other people's children. It don't matter if I like you or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. And it's a lot of people on here that don't like that. But again, the sheep are going to follow wherever they going to follow. Should I have responded back to Reed about her saying stuff about my daughter? Yes, I was well within my right to do so. As far as her saying that I threatened her, bitch, you don't feel threatened because in the same line you was sitting here talking about if it was back in the day, you and your sisters would have did that and did this. But understand, I'm from fucking Baltimore where we fight 2 or 3 bitches at one time. On guard. We fight our way out of getting banked. So what the fuck you talking about yesteryear for? That's not a threat. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just telling you from where I grew up at. But I threatened you. Okay. All right, girl. Whenever you want to file out that paperwork, you go and file out that paperwork. And I will take care of what I need to take care of on my end. And I will see you. Because if I really did do that to you, I wouldn't be sitting up here talking about contact the police. The whole time you was live, I was talking about contact the police. Call the feds. Have them investigate. Open up a case. And you can still do that. You can do that anytime you want to. But understand, once you file that case, the burden of proof falls on you. Because you're going to have to show the evidence. And then I'm going to have to disprove the evidence. I mean, it don't matter. Like quick history note, Rita B. Baltimore is not technically a part of Maryland. Baltimore hasn't technically been a part of Maryland since the late 1700s. And that was around the time that the Queen owned much of the new America. Because the people of Baltimore said, fuck the Queen, we're not paying taxes. So we extricated ourselves from Maryland, but we're located in Maryland. It's true. You can go look this up. It's public knowledge. And that's why when you hear DMV, you don't hear DMVB. You only hear Maryland, Delaware, and Virginia, not Baltimore. Because technically Baltimore is not a part of Maryland, but we're located in Maryland. All because we didn't want to pay taxes to the Queen. It's a very interesting read if you want to actually look it up. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Read. If you ever want to go do that, you will well within your right to do so. And I encourage you to. But just understand, just because you press charges, you're going to have to prove that I did that stuff to you, which I know that you can't. And then I'm going to have fun with you because you're going back to jail. As much as I hate to put another black sister in jail, you have to learn. Your ass is going to jail and you getting sued for defamation. And my daughter's going to sue you for defamation. And let's be honest, honey, you ain't making that much in t-shirt sales to pay me. And you better hope that your state don't allow me to garnish your benefits. Because I'm going to take it. just to prove a point to you. Okay? 6-figure days, that explains a lot. Like, yeah, it does. I mean, it's like one day I'll get on here and I'll talk about it and stuff like that, because a lot of people just assume that Baltimore is a part of Maryland, but we really not a part of Maryland. We just located inside of Maryland. I live in the suburbs. Well, yeah, that would be like, if you think about it, if you look at Maryland, you got Queen Anne's. I'll give you some examples. Prince Charles County, Queen Anne's County, and stuff like that. They were real princesses and princes that were under the Queen's crown. That's why they're named the counties that they're named. Excuse me. That's why Lord Baltimore. Yes, Lord Baltimore. He was the founder of Baltimore. Yes. His name was Lord Baltimore. And just like any settler back in the day that came to the New World, they left England, well, Europe or whatever. They left because they didn't want to pay taxes. That was one of the things. But what they won't tell you is that they sent all the undesirables, the people that they didn't want over there, the rapists, the killers, the murderers, the con artists, over to the new Americas, the indentured slaves. So yeah, it's a lot of history. It's a lot of history anywhere you go. I don't care where you go in the United States. It's a deep,
the
rich
savages.
History. It's a deep, rich history everywhere. Just like New York is nothing. New York is nothing but an Indian reservation.
The Appalachia is Irish and Polish descents.
Madam, when you have time, do you want to do a live on Baltimore school systems? I would love to do a live on Baltimore school systems because it's trash. I can tell you personally, when I was in high school in the 1990s, we had books copyrighted from 1969. The Baltimore school system is always been questionable, and that goes back to us emancipating ourselves from Maryland. Because to tell you the truth, the county really don't be trying to help the city because they don't feel like they're obligated to, because we emancipated ourselves from them. They have a red line down here and everything. Howard County, yes, that would be under the Queen's crown. White Marsh is interesting because at the time it was nothing but white people there. So yeah, I can definitely do a live about the Baltimore school systems. The lawsuits that's currently going on, how they have the legal attorney Clump down here. He's actually doing some work down here. Actually, they're actually suing the city of Baltimore public system because the majority of the kids tested below average in math and other subjects and stuff. It was kids that were in virtual learning that had special needs, that had a requirement that they had to have nurses be by their side constantly. And they didn't have enough nurses hired to even fulfill that. So a lot of kids with special needs were getting passed without even having a day in school. They just sat at home and their parents had to teach them, and they were still passing. So yeah, I would love to do a live on that. I will send you the link of the video I was watching. Yeah, just go to my page. You can send it to my email, or you can drop it in the comment section underneath of my, like, one of my videos, and I'll definitely take a look at it and stuff like that. Yeah, but yeah, that's that in a nutshell. I don't know what else to say. Except for Flo, I thank you. You always been a real one. You know what I'm saying? You always You always
That's
stand.
facts.
You
That's
always
facts. I
stood on
fuck
your
with that.
square. You always stood on your square with me, so you always 100 grand with me
Facts,
all
facts,
day. I don't care. I don't care what people say. Because remember when we first started, linking up with each other as far as like being on lives and stuff like that. It was like, oh, don't trust her because of such and such and such and such. That's just like saying that people can't change.
Mm-hmm.
People do stuff. Nobody's perfect.
No, please.
Everybody
They
wants.
be
People
they
want to
be
be perfect.
they be trying to be me, imitate me, replicate me. They whack.
Of course. And they never see you coming.
They everything that they claim I do, they try to do allegedly.
Right. I got my whole life when you took that ride though.
I will take another ride. I will be in Miami. Okay.
I stayed with you on that live until you reached your destinations and gave up and said, fuck it, I'm gonna get some food.
Yeah, cause what's going on? Like nobody they want to talk online, but don't want to throw hands in person. I don't
So,
get it.
that's why I keep telling you, watch what you say to people online, because you got people that will make that trip.
I'm just saying, like, why are they always talking shit? Hags, Zion. Why they always talking shit? One, I want to pull up. What they want to do? Nothing. I even say bless box for charity.
Look,
Bless
it's
box
too
for
many World
charity.
Star videos out there for me. Look, listen, we cool.
I want a box for charity.
Mm. When they
Okay.
come for goddess, they don't expect flow. Exactly. And then what they always used to say about me back in the day. Oh, I'm goddess's lapdog and not shit like that. But we really friends in real life. Like we actually met each other on different occasions. Like she a cool ass person.
They don't want to rumble because their pages will be in jeopardy again.
I had to check her in Lovely Loves last night. I mean, that's your business. She grown. If she was dead, she was dead. She's well capable of handling herself. I mean, we friends, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know Goddess is capable of dragging the motherfucking edges off of a bitch's head in real time. So I look, whatever was said, it was said, and that's between you and her. It's just certain people that come out here and they lie on my friend, and she can't defend herself because she's no longer on this platform. Well, in this sector. I'm not gonna say on this platform, but she's no longer in this sector. And they think that they can get free shots and create this narrative around her. You're not gonna do that. I'ma always be here to tell the truth. You was talking about Pizarro. Oh, eh, eh. There's a lot of unexpected people in the background who will give that word. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'll give you an example. Like when Seven doxed my kids and stuff like that, and her mom was talking about, oh, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that to you, and he quickly found out within a span of 3 minutes that his information he found out too. I don't think he say nothing about me no more. And that's good. I prefer to keep it that way. I don't have no qualms with that man. I don't know that man, but understand, just because you a mod don't mean that you can't be accountable for your actions. This is Sparta, bitch. Aru.
Oh yeah, I ain't talking about Pizza Hut. That whole retarded. I don't fuck with the retarded. That's a disadvantage. That's rude. That ain't my style. I ain't about to beat up on the retarded. Okay, Pizza is retarded. She's straight up retarded. Anybody that sit up there listening to her, they just as retarded. They,
I got you. No, I got you, Rita B. I got you. I got
in
it.
my
I got it. My
opinion, they all
apologies. I got it.
check, and I just don't feel comfortable rumbling with people that get disability checks. I feel like I'm elevated and beyond arguing with people that get disability checks.
Look, I don't know what Shorty get, but all I know is if they ever shut YouTube down, she better have a backup plan. Ain't that Flo? Ain't that who Flo was talking about? Yeah, Flo was talking about Pizarro. Yes, yes. I know. I'm passionate about my friend. I apologize. I'm passionate about my friends. That's just me. Loyalty is that's one of my codes. If you ain't got loyalty, you ain't got any. It ain't enough to say that you want a person going to ride with you and then they not be there. You got to show it. That's just the person that I am. I'm a Virgo. I'm firstly loyal. If that helps. But my apologies. I know. I apologize. My apologies, babe. Sincerely, I apologize. But yeah, I'm firstly loyal. Like if you my friend, if I consider you my friend or I consider you my family, I will defend you to the death. That's just me. But yeah. So yeah, again, read. I hope that you take your own advice and you don't say nothing else. But I'm still gonna post on my community feed. I'm still gonna post on my community feed so you can see who gave you. Well, I'm not gonna give you the smoking gun, as they say. I'm gonna let you work for it because we know how much you like to think. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna post some stuff on my community feed, and I'm gonna see if you can connect the dots of who really doxed your information. Because it wasn't me, and it wasn't Goddess. I can't speak for Rita, and I can't speak for Rico the Brat. But what I do know is that you attacked both of those people for no reason. Because you wanted to be in the beef sector. That's what I know. But I'm going to put that out there on my community feed. Just post a little stuff here and there and stuff like that. Stuff that people can't refute and they can't rebuttal. And remember, the information desk is always open. Flow is always open. Okay.
That's right. The archives. Don't forget.
Yeah, the archives.
Read,
the
you ain't created no
archive.
archives, so I don't know why you saying you got archives when I said I had the archives first. You see, you didn't get your own, and then you be trying to replicate Rick Reed, Karen Reed over there, and how he be talking and shit with his stupid ass, and you think you love. Mm-mm.
It's a couple of people up on here though. It's a couple of people up on here though that be having that information, and a lot of people be mad at them when they be putting information out. I'll say that much. It's a couple of people. They go by different names and stuff like that. But it ain't no competition. But yeah, it's a couple of people out here that be holding information and stuff like that. So you always got to have a good record keeper on your team. She makes things up in her head. That's the thing. She really don't have no receipts. It's just in her head. It's delusions of delusions of grandeur. She goes by what other people tell her. That's what she do, and that's exactly what she did this morning. She took old information and tried to make it new information and put it out there and tie it to a fake page that either her or the person that she got information from, allegedly Chopper, the same person that doxed her, and try to sensationalize it for her audience.
Who else don't pass her information on anything we were talking about in the group? Anything other than the Tiffany and her raggedy ass and one. Those are only people, and they because they got a lot going on in their own little circles, and they little friendship broke up. They not
Yeah.
the chopper.
Yeah, he's no longer friends with Shammy or Tiffany Black.
Exactly. So who else really have an interest in just passing read false information?
To be honest with you, I don't even know why Chopper got a hard on for us. We ain't never do nothing to Chopper. We welcome Chopper, even though I told my homegirl that you was full of shit and she better watch you. I was one of the only, well, I'm not gonna say I was the only one, but I was one of a couple of people that was against you actually ever being in the chat. Because I know where you come from. And I know that old girl got a hold on you. I don't know to what extent,
Well,
but I know
now
she
he
got a hold
cussing her
on you.
ass out and calling her all types of bees and shit.
The hell what you said he was sent. Of course he was sent. And for real though, I don't understand why old girl got a hard on for Goddess or me. Well, Goddess anyway. She was put in a situation that I felt was a setup. I really do feel like my homegirl was being set up when Let's Be Honest came in that chat that night. Let me just put it out there. Because we didn't know that girl. She just popped up. We had a call in and she just called and just started spilling her guts. And then next thing you know, my homegirl get fully doxxed. My homegirl ain't do nothing to you. Actually, my homegirl could have spoken your defense against Shireen, but I mean, you wanted to dox her, so you know, it is what it is. You know, still got that receipt too. You know, still got that video too. So it is what it is. You know, I don't go looking for trouble. None of us go looking for trouble. So it is what it is, but I'm not really going to live in fear of nobody virtually or physically. So again, it is what it is. Yeah, he was sent. And a couple other people were sent to, which I addressed, which me and Goddess addressed in my other video. I'm not gonna go through and rehash it. You could just watch the video, or you can not watch the video. You can take my word for it or not. It really don't matter.
They were sent, but they didn't get nothing. They didn't get
They
no.
were sent and they didn't get anything. They didn't get no
All
closer.
they had to create.
Mm-hmm. They ain't get no closer to my homegirl than we was willing to let them get close. That's why they was out here calling me a bulldog, and they was telling my homegirl that I was going to ruin her platform to try to Jedi mind trick us into falling out. It was even a post on Instagram that was like, Madam finally wised up and decided to dump Goddess. They are no longer friends. When
oh yeah, when they made a whole page dedicated.
They made a couple of pages. They made a couple of pages.
They were so pressed about whatever.
Yes,
like,
they was. You had Tracy over there telling her that she needed to not mess with me because I was going to destroy her platform. Steady her platform continued to grow and grow and grow. And then the numbers got bigger, and then bitches really got mad because they wanted Goddess to stay in her little box. But she just won't, because it's in her nature to be defiant and to be who she is. What you see is actually what you get with her. How she is online is actually how she is in real life. I can tell y'all that. She cool as shit. You know? She just a little hood. Ain't nothing wrong with being a little hood.
They ever gonna be haters, okay? It's one thing. They don't want it to be anything other than mental illness over there. They get a check. All of them got problems medically, physically, mentally, all kinds of problems. All right. I wouldn't even want to align myself with those type of people. They spoil rotten.
Mm-hmm.
While a lot of motherfuckers just left and just faded to the background and started doing whatever else because it got boring. They won't talk about nothing, and then you really starting to see these people mental capacities unveil.
Right.
Like you really see that they're mentally deranged, and
Instead, you
they have
started
a
to see it unravel. You literally start to see
yeah.
them unravel.
The grandeur is the worst over there. Like, so you really don't want to align yourself with that.
Right. And then the thing about that, do you know the word icon means God?
Yeah.
The literal word for icon means God. And I want people to think about that when they follow people when they have certain names. Like when people hear my name, they say madam. And back in the day, they used to always associate it with a person that used to sell her body. But if you actually switch the words around, it says I'm mad. It doesn't mean madam like as in prostitute call girl. It means I'm mad. As in I have anger issues. So yeah. A lot of people didn't catch on to that, and I don't think a lot of people really cared, but yeah. We gotta be careful and really find a deeper meaning in people's names. LOL, y'all say anything and believe it. Slide Jones, you ain't. Why you don't even be old? We way past that trolling stuff. If you're not trolling, then it is what it is. But if you trolling, like LOL, y'all say anything and believe it. Y'all say, do you have any evidence to prove otherwise? If so, put it out there. If you have a platform, put it out there. Because what we're not going to do is sit here and go back and forth while you come in here with your little colorful comments. But you can't prove it wrong. So you're just going to just sit there. And if I feel like addressing you again, then I will.
I mean, Sly Jones, they tried it. Cause you're not about to sit here and say, did none of them over there get a check? You're not gonna say none of them get a check.
They do.
In one way or the other. We way past that delusional state. The
Right.
subscribers are waking up. They see out their own eyes what it
Right.
is. If you've been sitting in the chats, you're not gonna sit here and act like it's that sheep mentality going on. People are way past that.
Mm-hmm.
You're stuck in the old ages. You need to move along. We all see with our own eyes what it is. And what it is these people need adult protection services involved. These people need all type of assistance. All right. They're not right in their head. The grandeur,
Mm.
the delusions, the lies. You gonna tell us
Right.
that people in up there in age getting arrested, and that's the normal? That's just normal for you, huh? This is
Right.
super normal. Like the hell,
You
you
going you
can't.
going to tell me that it's people that's willing to follow other people around and risk their own freedom in their life just so they can get the information and run back to the person that they like? At this point, you should just become their slave and go live out in the back of the barn or the backyard and just be there to wait for them hand and foot. Well, call me madam. Hashtag team anger management over here. Yeah, I'm a work in progress. I admit it. My goal is to never get anybody wrong or disrespecting anybody. But, you know, Other than you coming in here and making that comment, what have you really contributed to today? Have you helped someone today? Have you made something better or a situation better for somebody in your community today?
The crab legs is on sale at Lowe's. Okay.
Oh, snap.
Ooh.
Oh, snap, girl. You know how we love seafood, yeah.
Crab legs at $11 a pound in so long. Wow.
Damn.
These
That's
things
not bad either.
That is
That's
so
not bad
sweet.
at all.
That shit sitting at $20 a pound now.
Chill.
And that's if you get them from Publix.
Chill. Listen. Ain't really much else I can say at this point. I definitely will be back to do a live on the Baltimore school public system because that needs to be addressed. It's a lot of other things that we could talk about. I need to hit the Sam's Club. Yeah, girl. It's a lot of other things that we can talk about other than Reed, other than what's going on, other than, people's, designated return. It's real shit going on out here in this world. And it's a real war that's still going on with our people of color. We got infighting. We got other people that's consistently try to destroy us. And y'all want to worry about whether a motherfucker is saying this and that about a person? Y'all can have it. Y'all can definitely have that. Because I won't be going. Please feel free, if you haven't already, to like, subscribe, and share. Please don't forget to drop down in the comment section and chop it up.
All right, madam. Peace out, y'all.
All right, Flo. It's been a pleasure, always.
I'll see y'all around, okay?
Sure will.
Hey, Reed, hook your jaw up.
Hold on for a minute.
How you doing today?
Hi, how are you?
All right, have a good weekend.
You too.
All right.
Thanks. Oh, shoot. Amazon, yeah. All right, so thank you guys so much. I appreciate you coming over. Have an amazing weekend. Please do something productive. Please love on yourself. And please treat people how you want to be treated. I'll let y'all later. Wait a minute, I'm about to donate to get a pet rescue today. Fixing a box of things now. Oh, for real, Zion? Oh. Some pet gonna be very lucky. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.